Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening, this afternoon, this morning, wherever this finds you, whenever this finds you. Today, we are carrying on with our quarantine campaign, playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition, playing through the 2013 adventure, Legacy of the Crystal Shard. Now, since the release of Wizards of the Coast's most recent mega adventure as well, too, Rime of the Frost Maiden, at least the most recent at the time of recording, I've been stealing a lot of material from this and incorporating it into our adventure as well. So if you are intending on playing through Rime of the Frost Maiden, this session will likely contain spoilers for that in small part or in large part. So if you do want to play it through it, you may want to come back to this session at another time. If you don't care about the Rime of the Frost Maiden, or if you don't intend on playing it at all, then welcome! Let me introduce you to our Quarantine Crusaders, the stars of the Legacy of the Crystal Shard campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you guys tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently? First up, we have Dave.
Hey everybody, I am Dave. I am playing Lex Wiltshire. He is a half-elven ranger of Myliki, and I'm opening my character sheet now to find out what level he is. 6. So.
6 levels still, okay, nice. Excellent. Next up is Mo.
Hi, I'm Morris. I'm playing Thomas Branner from my new home in Ward 7, North Leicester Hospital.
He's in the care of clerics now. I'm sorry, what level are you, Mo?
I'm 7th.
7th level, very nice. You're attacking every round now. Awesome. Next up is Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm playing Grim Buckman, a 4th level wizard and scepter bearer of the Ice King.
Yes, that's right. Bearer of the Ice King scepter. Love it. Next up, a returning face is Jason Hobbs.
Hello. I am playing Store, a 5th level fighter, and as he said, I am Jason Hobbs.
Nice. Next up is Andrew.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrew. I'm playing Kola Hammerstone, a currently 5th level dwarven priest of Clangeddon. So close. So close to this preaching six. 280 points.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh.
So definitely have a chatty session today, guys. Let's do a lot of planning. Let's do a lot of keep that anticipation going.
You do that, like I could literally hit Dave for the experience I need.
Only problem is Dave hits back.
Yeah. Last but certainly not least is John.
Hey everyone, I am John, and I'm playing Falkrel Hawkfriend. He is a 6th level ranger and 6th level specialty priest of Solinar, and he's a half elf, and he has a bird that everybody likes to call asshole, but his name is Havoc.
I think if everyone calls him asshole, his name's asshole, isn't it?
No.
You also have a new companion as well, too, guys. Or two. You got a couple of new companions.
Yes.
Yeah, so one, of course, was Ostin, the ragged tribesman infected with lycanthropy who has been helping you. You also have a... Oh, god dang, I downloaded a photo and forgot to upload it. So you have a spirit bear as well, too, a polar bear that seems to be driven by the spirits named Longclaw, who is with you. And, John, you want to tell us about the last
yes.
edition?
Apparently, we picked up a little Yeti tyke that I think Kola was fascinated with, mostly because of the black ice necklace. But in the events of the last session, we freed both Kola and the Yeti from the black ice, and Falkrel made the mistake of feeding it and showing it affection. So,
yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if we got rid of Kola's affliction. We've got it under control, and also just don't get the Yeti wet.
Yeah. So let's. I think that film is older than you, Andrew.
Yeah, not much.
yeah.
So let's talk about what happened last time, guys. Because last time was a pretty eventful session. What happened last time? Brandon missed it, and Hobbs is a little ways back.
Oh wow. Okay, let's see if I can So.
Well, let's bring Hobbs. I think the last time you were here, you guys were dealing with pirates on Lac de Nashir. Is that right?
Before that,
Okay.
I think
so,
literally the last time we left Hobbs, he was hanging off the side of a staircase.
no, I played since then.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, I'm not playing again in case I fall.
we call that playing a doorman. Well, this looks pretty bad, huh, guys? I gotta work late tonight. Just kidding, John. Okay, so where the guys are, if you zoom out, Hobbs, you can see that there is the two lakes. There's no towns or anything marked on this map, but the northernmost one is Lac de Nashir. That's where our heroes last were. I think you were either traveling there or you guys had reached there. The heroes dealt with some pirates that were infected with black ice on there. And then they also met up with some ragged refugees who told them about a place called Evermelt, a place that's holy to the ragged tribesmen. That is way the hell over here. Yeah. And after facing a number of challenges along the very, very long trip out across the tundra here, our heroes met up with Ostin and then elected to try and get other allies. So they've got this awakened bear seems to have allied with them, and they traveled through this place called the Cackling Chasm or Cackling Canyon. I can't remember which. And in search of a druid. Apparently, there is a druid who lives with her people up in the mountains, and she may be able to be of assistance to you guys. So.
One important clarification, additional detail with that. Back when we were fighting the pirates,
Yep.
Jason, if you weren't there, when Kevin says infected with, he very much means infected with. Not they didn't have like items of the black ice on them. It like the black shard was inside their blood, like their eyes.
Suppository.
Yeah. So that's important for where we are. And we recently learned last session that it seems, now that his memory's been jogged, that when we disposed of the big chunk of black ice that those pirates had, despite all of our precautions, due to a rather unfortunate dice roll, Kola in fact got cut and is infected internally with the black ice. It doesn't seem to have as strong a hold on him as it did when he had a medallion and back in the Dwarven Hold. We learned that. So it seems to be something that that Kola and the party can control. But we also know that Longclaw is not a big fan of this situation.
You guys also found that Kola had been secreting something along with you too. What was that, guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found a chunk of the black ice from one of the tribesmen we had attacked, or no, not tribesmen.
Berserkers.
The berserkers we had attacked.
I think more accurately, Kola had abandoned his post in the middle of the night while he was on watch and dug up the corpses of the bad guys and pulled a black shard off their bodies.
I think we can all, agree that the actual way we construct the narrative is not necessarily the most important. What matters is we got it under control.
Sounds like Cola's got a problem.
Yeah.
What does
Black
Kola
ice.
not have that's a problem? I mean, geez.
Black ice is the new blow, and Kola needs another.
Dungeon Musings does not endorse drug use.
Not for drugs. This is merely a fictional game, folks.
So, then, guys, what? I think we'll pick up with the following morning. So, you guys all are waking up in your camp. I think that we ended last session with, was it Lex or Falcarel who was using the spyglass?
That would have been Lex.
Lex, okay. You were using the spyglass and you spotted griffins circling over the Spine of the World Mountains near where you were going.
Is that because you wanted the griffins to be on my brain so that I would join WoW, or is this like independent?
This was independent.
Okay.
All right. So then, guys, morning comes. You guys will be heading up into the mountains. How are we doing with your supplies right now in terms of, you got a lot of mouths to feed today?
Yes, we have 7 days of firewood, 21 rations from deer and rams and 27 iron rations.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna track our way up. Oh, was there some gear? Did we get some gear too?
Gear?
Recently?
I think so.
You
We
mean-
identified a bunch of stuff.
The party loot.
Yeah. There's a potion of superheroism, a potion of sobriety that Store might need. Oh wait, we should save that for Jeff's character.
Yeah, for Brune.
There's a mace.
Oh, so you said the scepter of the Ice King was a mace essentially by weapon, right?
Effectively, yeah.
Does that mean I can't use it?
It means you can't use it well. He'll take a minus. I think it's a -4, -5 to hit because you're not
I'm just gonna
proficient.
shoot with it anyway, so what does it matter?
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely try. You know,
Sure.
I could, in theory, bareback ride a horse. It probably won't end well, but you know, the theory holds.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about so how much you need. Let's hear 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 rations for today.
Yeah, so I suggest we go hunting first thing.
Who wants to roll?
I have an iron ration that I don't think you added to the party total. A week's worth of iron rations.
Yeah, I didn't account for Store's rations if he has any or Grimm's, so.
Yeah. So I'll throw mine onto the
Okay.
list.
Okay.
Someone give me a D6 roll, please.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Go.
Dun, 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 dun. Who's rolling?
Yes,
You
bystander
guys,
apathy.
you guys were taking too long, so.
All right, so you guys recover 6, Ostin recovers 6 fish first thing in the morning. So you guys have 3 rations that'll come from that. Does anyone want to hunt?
Yes.
Oh, Store's got 6 days of rations to kick in.
Okay.
Anyone want to hunt in the morning? The 2 rangers don't count towards the total.
Yeah, Falcor will go out.
I'm in.
Lex as well?
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and give us a percentile roll.
Okay, you go ahead, Lex. You're the one in the light armor.
Oh yeah, right. You're in heavy armor, Falcor, so you do count. No game today. Dave, let's check out what the weather is today.
Yeah. Now that it rolled high, let's get the weather in. Back to the low roll and see. There we go.
Yep. So it's snowing today.
Okay, so
Oof, this is gonna be
Yeah, good weather.
yeah, just the weather you want. A moderate snowfall for climbing a mountain.
31. Okay,
Do
nine
we want-
rations are down.
Are we gonna be? Well, there's a lot of us. It seems like it would be a good idea to travel if we could. Cause I could take the day and do another identify.
What has
So
to,
yeah,
what's yet to be identified? Oh, the mask.
That
Yeah, the mask.
identified. We failed the last time.
So it is the it's going to be heavy snow today, so it will be a absolute slog getting up that hill. What's everyone's Constitution score is looking like right now? Oh yeah, Hobbs, you even encountered one of everybody's favorite new adversaries, the Cold Light Walker.
Yeah, mine's at 11 because of all the drain.
Mine's at
Yeah,
10.
Mine's
suck.
back up, so I'm okay now.
Okay.
And a run in with the White Witch did some dex damage to you guys.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I took 1 dex from that.
Okay.
It doesn't heal.
Nope.
Nope. We have access to a single casting of restoration through the Ring of Baranor that I hold, but we've used that, and so the ring only has 4 charges on it right now, and I need at least 10 to do a single restoration spell. And then even then, it only restores like a few points of one ability, so I can't do a
You
whole lot
shove
for
some-
everybody.
Can you shove like a whopper in that ring or something and get some charges up? Or?
It restores 1 charge every time we bring a new person, a new companion, and share a hearth and meal with them. So it's quite specific.
Does the old Yeti tyke count?
Well, it's more that so long as you make an actual event of it. So, like, you can have with the same, if you're celebrating a success or something like that, you can do that as well and get a charge back. It's just that you need, you know, it's hard to have a celebration when you're just doing, like, hey, it's Iron Rations. You guys did get the points back when you drank the beer. That's why we were tracking your beer consumption.
Right.
Yeah.
Dorman's in the wrong game.
Yeah. Really.
We could celebrate the return of Store.
Yeah, Dorman isn't nearly as heroic as Falcoril is. He would have left you all back in the city.
So what do you guys plan on doing today then? Now, it's not impossible to go up the mountain. It's just that it's going to be slowed because of the of like climbing a mountain, and also slowed because of the snowfall, and you'll be triggering some exhaustions.
Could be worse tomorrow, though.
This is true. But right now, there's no wind, so there's that.
Yeah.
They're just
We have
lovely heavy flakes.
We all have snowshoes.
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
Well, narratively, you and Hobbs weren't here when we had that session, and every character
sure.
got snowshoes and crampons.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's assumed, Grim, that you took them when you bailed with everyone else. Or you or bailed on everyone else, I should say.
Lost.
Bailed on it.
You guys want to try and head up the mountain? We need to get this druid.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait till the snow dies down, or are we don't have enough?
I don't know. We're kind of endless winter. If we wait for the snow to die down, that could be the end of the world.
And food hasn't been very plentiful in this spot, so
All right, man.
at this point we'll run out in 3 days.
I'm assuming no one's.
Is
anyone still carrying their headlamp stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
Remember too that like I haven't prepared it for today, but if we get to that point, I can create food and water, and it's not like particularly amazing food or anything like that, but it's explicitly states it's more than enough to actually nourish you and provide you what you need.
Yeah. So we have, how many rations are we using per day with the bears and...
9, plus whatever we leave out for a crag cat.
Oh yeah. So another thing, Hobbs, we've been leaving. We had an experience with a crag cat, and if we leave rations out, it will often eat the rations and attack.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, hold on, I'm going to mute Mo. I think he forgot to... Okay, he's muted. Hey, one upside to using meats now. So this is the crag cat.
Do we still drink?
What?
Oh, when he had the sound issues? I mean,
Yeah.
this was not muting. You don't have to ask me twice to have coffee, so...
Oh, looks like he's back.
Oh, Mo, you'll need to unmute yourself. I muted you in the meet. So you just need to click on the little microphone thing in the center.
So we can wait a day and hope for better weather tomorrow. We can do some hunting and or we can if it's not that bad, maybe you guys want to head back towards that ice troll cave and use, if the ice trolls aren't there, we can just use the identify on the Netherese.
It's a big if.
Portal.
I've got identify too. If Cola's spells are considered more useful.
The problem with identify is you take 8 points of con damage, and then you're basically wasted for the day.
It's less to do with the spells than the fact that it's basically going to mean we're staying here for the day.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, but if we are going to stay here.
Oh yeah, like if we deem that it's too dangerous to go out there and do stuff, then it makes sense to do it.
The ice troll cave was only 2 hours away, and we kind of have an idea of where that was.
Do it.
2 hours in good weather, so like the whole day in bad weather.
Yeah, we might lose much of a day anyway, and it could be full of trolls.
You did.
So were we actually capable of moving today?
For adventurers.
We could reserve a day when it's really, really blizzard outside for the identify.
Mm-hmm. I'm also thinking this is a bit meta, but I mean there are 7 of us or 6 of us today. That's rare. So
Well,
Make
we can
use of
hit
this
and identify in one day is not, that's
oh, I know, but
real time. That doesn't take very long.
Hub
Let's
didn't,
go.
Hub didn't join us just to watch me sit and identify and then go
There's
take a nap
Thor.
all day.
Well, how about
Yeah.
what's the rush to
Here's
identify
your-
the mask? Well, let's see if we can find the druids, and then if we get some downtime, then do it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
All right, fair enough.
Okay. So then,
Uh,
you guys.
Do we have any unspoken for magic items? Store, do you have a magic item? Because some of the creatures we're fighting now has
I don't have a
Required.
magic sword.
no.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So
Do we want to
Tom,
share
you got
some
a
of the glaives with Store then?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's see, yeah, Tom picked up a glaive that gives a +2 dex, but it's not actually magical for damage purposes.
Well, it counts as hitting magical. We
Oh,
determined that, but it doesn't have a +1 bonus.
Okay. yeah, store should have wanted that then, because we didn't know what to do with it.
Sure, what's your dex? Difficulty with the glaive is that he can't use his shield then.
Yeah, that's my main thing.
Ah, well, okay.
He's
Well,
sort of
maybe you
more-
can carry it, and if you need something to get through someone's...
Well, again,
Yeah.
if it requires a +1, then that glaive won't work.
Oh, okay, I made it wrong then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes it has to be magical. Okay.
Yeah. It's not like later editions where there's like you need a magic weapon. This in AD&D, it's like a +1, +2, +3 bonus that you need to be able to affect certain things.
We'll get through it.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You can wrestle. It'll be.
I'll just,
Yeah.
I'll just
Okay.
knock it around with I'll just tank it and you guys kill it.
Already talking like a WoW pro there, Hobbs.
Sounds good.
This is a regular
store have,
tank
like-
and spank, guys. You guys take care of
does
the
this store have
ads.
like magic armor or something?
What was that?
I do have magical armor, yes.
Okay, yeah. So you do have some good armor. Okay, good.
Yeah. I'm decent.
Alright.
Not great, but decent.
So,
I don't know if 0 was good or not in this situation, but
If we do get into a combat today, we're gonna have to be aware of the fact that we do have so many players. So maybe everybody has their weapon attack queued up to the last hit, so we don't sit and waste time waiting for people to punch through, submit.
easy.
Yeah. Also, I think Store probably ought to be on full hit points because I assume that.
Nope.
All right.
Nope. That's not how we
All right,
run
well-
things. If you, what do you call it? The character comes in the way that he came out. That's the way we work it.
Yeah.
Every other game, we've done it for 130 sessions now. So
The Falco was going to give him 5 hit points.
Well, about that.
Nice.
What about my wolf? How's the hit points on that thing going?
that doesn't. Did it take damage?
It took damage, but I
Yeah.
thought it got some rest. But I guess if not, that's fine. Okay, cool.
Oh, so we need to
Okay.
cast Mending on it then. Him or her.
Okay, it'll. You said it would rest. It would restore hit points, right?
Did I? I said it might.
Yeah. It might. Okay. Well,
Maybe we should look into a spell to heal it.
Okay.
I think I
Well,
have.
canonically, it used to be Mending for this sort of thing, but I may be misremembering 30 years ago.
So are we going up or are we going to the trolls? What are we doing, guys?
Yeah.
Let's
Up.
to the druids.
Okay.
Okay, up the druids.
All right. So then,
We're going to search for firewood before or after we set out.
you are unlikely to find firewood in the mountains. The Icewind Dale is pretty high elevation anyway, so the tree line is going to be
So
very,
we're getting
very
above
low.
the tree line now. Okay.
Yeah, like the tree line here
All
would
right.
be quite low, but you can make a roll. Let's see. There's a very low chance of it, but that's why you got 20s on the d20. Give us a percentile roll there, Tom, because you are moving again now. Okay, no, not up. Fortunately, you do have a couple of days worth from that that stand of trees you guys took down.
Got a week's worth, so let's get there.
Excellent. All right, so guys, you guys set out first thing in the morning. See if we can find a good marching map here. Oh, that's full of ice trolls. Oh, shit. Oh, no, guys. This is going to end terribly.
A Martian map. I'm like, what? We're freaking. It's like John Carter on.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Kevin,
we
unlikely.
suddenly switched planes and we're now on a postie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's my
Kevin,
roundabout
unlike-
way. Oh, go ahead, John.
In the unlikely chance we come across any bushes that have berries on them, I will pick some.
Well, you can't do that on the go. You have to spend time kind of looking.
Well, I mean, like
Do you have
later
herbalism?
tonight. No, I'm looking for like spell components.
Oh, for spell components.
It's like for Goodberry, in case.
Do you have what do you call it? Do you have herbalism?
I don't know.
Does
Someone
anybody
does,
have
though, don't
herbalism? I think Grim does, isn't it? Oh no, it's Cola does.
No.
Cola does. Yeah, Cola, give me a herbalism check.
Yeah.
See if he can give you an idea of where you should be looking.
There it
Because
is.
I mean, like, you don't need to find like cherries or something. Yeah, so he gives you an idea of what to be looking for. Why don't you give me a percentile roll, John? I think I'll give it about a 50% chance of finding over the course of the day. Not today. So, then, you guys are... I'm trying to find a good... What do you call it? Map here.
Yeah. I figure with the amount of snow coming down, any bushes that might be there just covered.
Yeah, or picked over by other, you know, it's remember it was a really early and hard winter, so even the animals that live out here may be scrounging for every last bit of food.
Cool.
Okay, so let's see here. I think. Oh, so you know if Pickard has a good, like, mountain terrain map pack? I haven't seen the picked one.
He has some, but they don't really feel great to me.
Yeah, because I haven't snagged any. So here's what we'll do. We're just going to use one of the Overland ones here. Let me grab everybody. Is everyone down here? Most everyone. Let's see here. Now, before I grab all your tokens here, let me make sure everyone's got sight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Before we get up and like actually leave the camp, I'll cast light and load just so that we're all reduced carrying capacity.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So all your non-magical stuff is 50% lighter for
Okay.
the next 6 hours.
Oh, cool.
Just so you guys know, John also whispered me in chat that he was going to curse one of you. I just can't tell you which one.
Nice.
We're gonna curse until next level, Kev.
Okay. Okay, has sight. Good. I think... sorry for doing this now, guys. I just want to... If I do this now, then I know I can just take these tokens. Oh, Tom doesn't have his headlamp on right now. Go. And... headlamps off too.
Let me check. I actually deleted that from my character sheet
What'd you lean?
last week. No, I've got to make sure I've updated my inventory.
Okay. All right, guys, let me bring you over to our Overland thing. So you can picture this is all towards this. We're traveling towards the south, and this is all in foothills. So this is about, we're going to say, someone give me a D4 roll, please.
Not it.
Thanks, Hobbs. So it's about 3 hours into the travel. So what that means is I need... Let's see here. After the second hour of this traveling through snowstorm, Ostin will be in his bear form. We'll give a token for good old Longclaw. And I don't have a token for the Yeti yet, which, John, do not take that to think that means I can't kill it. Just kidding. All right, here we go.
We're not that attached to it yet.
Just you wait.
Oh,
All right, so I'm going to give you guys control over the token here for Longclaw. All right. Let's check, since we're setting up the token, let's check his hit points. So, bear. Would someone kindly give me a roll of, 8d8. I cannot see it. What is that number?
37.
37, okay. So he has...
37.
And then 34, be consistent.
Whoopsies. Here we go, guys. So you got Longclaw. Oh, let me put his stuff On overlapping. There we go. Okay, so you got Longclaw. You can control the token now. What order would you guys like to be marching in?
Well, Lex is now a ranger in light armor. Do you guys want him scouting out ahead, or?
Yeah, I think maybe slightly ahead, and then myself and Store are either front fighter and rear end, maybe, with everyone else in the middle.
Yeah, Falcor will be nearby Grim, just because he's got his halberd now.
Well, I'll go tail end then with the bears.
Okay.
I don't know how much farther I'd have to be ahead of the group, Kev, to be able to utilize.
What do you think? 100 feet?
50, 60?
50, 60? Okay, so let's put you about there, maybe. And the bears are at the back. Okay. All right, now, in spite of the relatively nice conditions, the way of going up the hill here, guys, has been brutal. It has been exhausting, even with the snowshoes, trudging along, especially at the angle that you guys are traveling up. By 3 hours in, I need to get one fatigue check from you, please. So, would everyone kindly give me a Constitution check? So you want to roll your Constitution score or less on a D20.
I forgot we were going uphill. Maybe I won't go so far ahead. I was thinking if we overland and traveling. No, I was just thinking.
Hey, Kev, quick question.
Of course.
The endurance proficiency says a character with this can normally go twice as long before being subject to fatigue or exhaustion.
Make a check. If you're successful, then I'll let you wait.
Oh, I'm just saying I don't have it this character, but
Oh yeah, then what I did. Yeah.
On.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so Tom Grimm. Yeesh.
Falcro.
Lex is good. Cola's good. All right, so everyone who failed, you are going to need to... you are fatigued, which means all of your ability scores are treated as 2 less, and you suffer -2 to attack rolls and saving throws. So, sorry, all attack rolls, which includes attack to hit and damage.
Jeez.
Yeesh. But fortunately, all you need to do is rest 2 hours, and then you will you'll be able to recover for this. Lex, you're the one who's on watch up front there. Would you give me a D10 roll, please?
Is that a roll you can use Astonishing Fortune for?
You can use Astonishing Fortune for that, absolutely. You guys want to start getting through those points? That's what it's there for.
I don't know. Falcor would like to if nobody objects.
Go ahead.
Let's see if that'll work.
Get it.
Okay. Yep.
That works.
Nice.
Good.
Okay.
So, do we use just one? Okay.
So who
This
is...
isn't going to affect spell damage rolls, is it?
No. Only attack rolls.
Okay.
So if you have to make a roll for
I'll
it,
just be
then...
tired.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, what it also means is you, if you fail a second one, you just are exhausted. You cannot move. You need to sleep.
All right.
Strap you to a ram and tie you down and keep going.
Oh, and where's your Stone Wolf token too? I left that in.
He doesn't have to make it one, does he?
What's that?
Does he have to make a
No,
constitution?
most definitely not. No.
All right.
Not at all. Okay, where is...
Well,
Well, if we've been travelling for half a day, maybe we should find somewhere slightly out of the wind and maybe have a halt.
It's only been 2
rather than
hours.
Burning.
Well, hold on. What, Lex, you were the one who is keeping watch here, so let me check the distance. Oh, so that new, that's something else that's on the new, the 5th edition Wilderness Survival Kit. It has encounter distances on the DM screen, too. Like, it's got everything that, all the greatest stuff that I like from the Wilderness Survival Guide is all on that screen or on the 2 handouts they have with it, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter when you got it.
Yeah, yeah, it's really. I mean, there's not much to it. I'm not sure if the price point justifies what's actually in it, but it's a huge amount of useful stuff that I would use at the table if I was running a sandboxy or even like like an overland travel thing. If you're doing an Eberron game where you're bopping around Corvair, the long-term travel rules, there's like you can do it day by day or every week. So if you're bopping around all over Corvair, you could use that for really useful stuff too, or for random encounters and such. And not just combat encounters, too, which is pretty cool.
Cool, 'cause I just finished the trilogy, the first trilogy of the Shan books.
Oh,
the,
yeah.
Eberron book.
They any good?
Yeah, just to get a flavour.
So they're gaming books?
Yeah, but I really want to...
Are these the one with Keith Baker's trilogy?
Yes.
I read the first two of those. They're okay.
Okay, here we go. Counter distances. All right.
It does support my contention that the most interesting part of Eberron is Corvair and not Zendrick, though.
I like both. I like and Sorlona too. I like. It's a great.
I think Sorlona is underdeveloped.
Yeah.
But I think it has potential.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Dave, would you give me a D8 roll, please? All right, so Dave, what you can see from where you are, about... I need to have a bigger map for this. Oh, you know, which I can actually do. Hold on. Okay, and let me just scooch out here. And these trees, guys, are about to grow. Do not panic. This is all part of the expected experience.
Some big trees. Chuck.
As long as they don't
No,
start
Chuck, exactly, Chuck. Oh my gosh! All right, so our I'm not sure if you guys need to refresh that or not, but your map suddenly got a lot bigger.
Yep.
Yeah,
Looks good.
Okay, so Dave, what you can see is
Far from-
about, let's see here. Oh geez, so it's about over here. There is a cluster of ragged tribesmen, and you do not need to make any kind of rolls to see that the bare skin and the lack of clothing suggests that this is more Black Ice Berserkers out on the hunt.
Okay.
They do not seem to have spotted your allies, but your allies are, in particular, who is exhausted here? Is it only Grim?
I think it's just me.
Oh, Grim and Tom as well too. So Grim and Tom are both looking pretty weary. Didn't Tom suffer a whole bunch of con loss recently too?
He got that fixed though.
No, I'm just wondering, like it would.
Down some con.
What's that?
I'm still down some con.
Oh, okay.
Decks, but no, we got rid of most of the damage.
No, but what I'm thinking is just that he's still not quite back to the fit and hale kind of way he is. So Tom is still looking a little green around the gills, and Grim is vocally complaining about the fact that they're having to travel uphill. So they're about 120 feet away, and let's see how many of them there are. Oh, Dinah. That's not as much as the spider creatures that you faced, because those were, oh my goodness. All right.
That was ridiculous. 120 hit dice worth of creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah. These regular tribesmen hit really hard, guys, but they're somewhat easy to hit, so be careful.
Okay. So this is a bigger number than what you have faced thus far. Let me go to set up here. Come on. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing.
Thankfully, this isn't Druin, because Druin would just start casting a spell and get all their attention so he could fight them all.
Yep. Because Druin's a champ.
because Turin's a fighter Algor and god of battle.
Yep. Okay, let's do this.
Lex thinks big picture. My companions die on our quest, fighting a bunch of berserkers. We might not finish the quest.
Okay. And
That's always the plan, Tom. Or, well,
Yeah,
whether or not
normally
it works is
get
something
jump
else.
short range. So
Yeah.
all right, now one other thing, we haven't established this yet, but I think I will let in the same way that thieves have kind of a thieves' cant, I'll let the rangers communicate to each other through animal sounds.
That is so creepy, Kev, because I was just thinking, like, literally 2 minutes ago, Lex and Falkrel really should have worked out some kind of a signaling system.
What can I say? I anticipate my players' needs.
Of course, it can't be a hawk crying, because assholes probably always make a noise.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not as much as you
Spitting.
think.
It's always caw.
It's a hawk with a temperament of like a pissed off llama. Okay.
He's my rescue hawk, and I love him.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7. Yes, here we go. Okay, guys. So here are where the berserkers are moving now. This is a larger group than you guys have seen before. So,
which direction are they traveling as of right now?
in your direction.
Towards me?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, let's drop into initiative here.
And have they spotted me?
They don't seem to have spotted either you or your allies. Fortunately, your allies took shelter in, and those won't be trees. They'll be boulders or some kind of like rocky outcroppings. So you guys have all made shelter around there to get out of the wind, as Store suggested. And Lex, you can see them down there. You sort of like scampered, Legolas style, to the top of the rock, looked over, and then kind of like quickly crouched down. Let's start with some initiative here. So, Hobbs, you have made your triumphant return here. So I think we're going to start you with rolling initiative. So everyone figure out what... I mean, obviously the rest of the... I guess Lex, it's Lex who needs to figure out what he's doing. And then, Hobbs, would you kindly beat my 10? Give me a little softball to start things off.
No problem. Yeah.
Nice!
Overkill.
Awesome. All right.
So have we all seen these, or is it just Lex?
Just Lex has. You guys can assume...
All right.
I'll just move you guys over here. You're sort of behind the,
Yeah, okay.
the lee of the stone. There you go. Now, Lex, what are you going to do?
Lex is... So he figures he hasn't been spotted. He knows they're coming this direction. He figures he can sneak off, as try and be undetected to get to the group and let them know what's going on.
Okay.
So that we can prepare maybe a round before they get there.
Okay. So...
Are they friendly?
No.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. These are either Bear Clan or one of the other ragged tribes that have been so thoroughly corrupted by the black ice that frostbite that has gnawed off their ears, their noses, chunks of their flesh. It goes completely unnoticed by them. All they know is to work to the will of their white master or mistress, I guess. Okay, so then, Lex, let's see here. What is your hide in shadows?
Just making sure it's accurate here.
Okay. Oh yeah, with the new armor. That's right.
So, 52%.
52. Holy shit. As a reminder to for those who may be new to the channel as well, the way that I treat the thief skills and whatnot is if the thief skill is successful, then the other person has no chance of seeing or spotting them unless they're a thief as well. And then even if they fail, the other party still needs to make a successful spot check to actually see them. So it makes thieves hopefully a little more badass. All right, so Lex, go ahead and make your move.
Okay.
I'll tell you when the black ice javelins start raining down.
20.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you go racing down to and scamper past. You're keeping a careful eye on the oncoming tribesmen. You guys are all sort of, just the normal kind of palavering that goes on a rest. Let's see here. Let's move them.
Next. Hey! 15 ragged tribesmen coming this way. Form up.
Well, can we just try and hide and let them go past?
Okay.
Sure. You can try and hide, but form up.
That's a good
Okay,
idea.
get ready.
Okay.
All right. So then,
Why don't we get like in positions, like put our stick some arrows in the ground because they're a long ways away from us, so we'll be able to shoot more arrows and all that, right?
yeah. Assume that the rocky outcroppings, the things that look like trees, assume that you can't see over them, but it gives you complete cover right now. So, Lex has
Can we
come.
see through this?
I think so. Yeah. If you position yourself in one of those two squares there that you had on the arrow there, Hobbs, I think you could. Yeah. So if you go over there, you could probably see. Let's see here. Okay. So you look over, and sure enough, you can see them going along. One of them seems to be, like sniffing at the ground at the front, all in this animalistic kind of manner, and the rest are they're all carrying huge, either clubs that are shod with chunks of this black ice, or black ice swords, black ice battle axes. Like, it is a vicious sight, and they're trotting through the snow like it's nothing. I've already moved them. Okay.
Tom's moved down to the end, and he's crouching down there with the glaive ready.
Okay.
Is there any chance they're not
have
going
the
to see
ability
us?
to be set versus charge.
Depends on where you guys are. So we got Store is placed. Falcarol's moved. It looks like Grim and Cola. What do you guys want to do for this round? You're gonna stay where you are.
Yep, cowardice is the better part of valor.
Long Claw and kind of growls, and Osten is kind of nods. He hunches down so that he is behind the stone as well too, and he asks, "Do we fight?"
Only if they see us.
Okay. So he looks and at Longclaw, looks at him and kind of, says, "We will be most conspicuous." So guys, next round.
Get in behind the
There
shoulders.
you go. Okay, Hobbs, you're still winning.
They'll blend into
Let's
the...
you know what, guys, we're not going to bother rolling until we see until there is an actual threat of violence here. So either because you guys will act, you guys are will have the chance to act first, then they'll act because you guys will be responding to what they're doing.
Lex waves the bears in, so because we see them going kind of northwest kind of thing.
Yep.
Get the bears in behind the boulders so that they don't get spotted.
Okay.
So move them down here maybe.
Sure.
If Osten agrees, he's his own guy. It's a recommendation, Osten.
Here.
It's not an order.
Whoop. This might be helpful here, guys. Let's do this.
Or Osten could just turn into human form.
Good.
Well, I think as a polar bear, they'd probably blend into the snow a bit better than we would.
That's true. But conspicuousness, that might make more sense. But yeah, camouflage.
Well, they just look like a mound of snow. Claws and teeth.
That's right. I'll hide behind him.
Okay.
There was a hint that Kev gave that I don't know if anybody picked up on, but the tracker is sniffing the ground. It's not using us.
But it's a large group. If I'm obviously peering around the edge there, being careful. Does there appear to be a
There you
leader
go.
figure?
Does that help, guys, in terms of seeing where you can see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'd probably be sort of one step forward. No, I
Okay.
can't
If you can see them, then they
so-
can see you. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So everyone's done their
Roger.
move for the round.
What about
And
there? Can we? Oh, we can move Longclaw then.
you guys have control over both tokens,
Okay.
and they can move. Let me mark this actually.
I'm gonna put Lex back because is this the same round?
This is the second round right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if we're really gonna hide, we should hide, like
Also,
dig in and throw
initiative.
snow on us and all that.
Longclaw moves the same as a human, so 8 squares for a full combat move. Okay.
This is
So
the
then
second round. Do we need initiative?
1, 2.
We're not rolling initiative, he said, until we need to.
Yeah, until
fair,
you
right,
guys, because
right.
for now, because you guys have the drop on them, you will always be able to move before them until we get into combat. So they're still
okay.
moving along. Next round. Oh, so Tom, you can't see anything, can you?
No. Yeah, I know they're over there, so I'm just in case they come around this side.
Okay.
Someone might need to look up because I don't have my rules.
I might go
with me.
here if possible. I can.
Okay.
But the glaive has ability versus charge. I might need someone to look that up because I didn't bring my D&D manual.
For setting it versus
I got
charge.
you, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it has the set versus charge option, but
Okay.
let me search
So
that.
then, third round, guys. Is anyone doing anything? Store, did you set arrows there as well?
Yep, I set arrows.
Awesome. Okay. And then,
Lex is gonna set somewhere he's standing right now.
okay. Okay. Excellent. Grim's in the back. Ostin and Longclaw are kind of hidden here.
Tom, glaives you can set against charges.
Okay. And then, if no one else is moving or doing anything, I'll move them. 2, 3, 6. Okay. This is because of the heavy snow too. It's all difficult terrain too, so they're only moving at half the rate that they would normally move.
I knew I should have prepared Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. Hobbs, how are you doing for line of sight right now? Oh, you can see one. Okay. Okay. All right, then. Round 4, guys. Anyone doing anything?
Not until I see them.
To see the...
Store puts up one finger.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, like, push shows that it looks like they're traveling south of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like come back round the corner. You see what I mean? So
Okay, hold
moving sort of back round to there
Okay.
to try and avoid being seen. So I think
Motions
I'll
for Longclaw and Falcrill, yeah, to get closer into the rocks.
Okay.
You're going south.
looks like
It
it
looks
from where
like.
I am.
I don't know. I'm assuming Grim can see something up there, but I'm not positive.
I can't see anything on the north now.
Okay.
Okay.
I just have these two slivers, one going kind of east and one going like southeast, and I'm like watching to see if there's anything showing up.
Alright.
Oh,
Kev, I assume that this is not supposed to be giving me. Hold on, I can't do it. This little crack between the two is kind of giving me line of sight. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, there may be... You may be able to spot just a scooch of movement between the two.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see a couple guys.
But what it also means is that if you can see them...
I know. Well, that's why I was hoping it was a mistake on your end because
Yeah.
I don't want them to.
No, there's a little gap there, it looks like.
All right.
Okay. So that's the end
Hiding.
of that round. Next round.
If Longclaw and if they don't move closer to the rocks, they're going to see us as soon as they pass over. They're above us too, right? Altitude-wise?
They are, yes. Yeah.
All right. I don't see him anymore. I don't think. Nope.
Okay, unless Cola and Lex move further in. Oh, there we go.
Let's see here. You guys are moving along. When Longclaw moves back there, one of the ones right here stops.
All right.
And the whole lot of
Shoot
them
at
start
him.
shooting and chanting. Yeah, you guys have all. I'm assuming you all have ready to actions. Anyone who has line of sight to any of them right now who wants to make a shot, go right ahead.
Can't ready a
Cola.
spell, so
No.
Can't. Yeah.
Cola is going to start casting Bless because it's going to take him a while.
You can't in the surprise round.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Well
you
then,
can't
never
cast
mind.
spells in the
I will
surprise
wait
round.
until the first initiative
Oh,
round.
dang.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ugh.
that wasn't me.
Okay, so.
Just getting those fours out of the.
All right. Store, nice shot. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice shot, Red 2.
Yeah, nice. Okay. 6 points of damage. Let me roll hit points for the sucker. Why am I having such a hard time finding D8? Here we go. Alrighty, so that has 9, 23, 24. Okay, actually, which one did you shoot there, Hobbs? That guy at camp.
Give me a drink.
I accidentally moved. I'm trying to do my arrow. There we go.
Okay. All right, and then Lex, you missed yours. You're not spending Astonishing Fortune.
No.
Okay.
well, if we spend it now, we might not have to spend it later.
There's so many. Someone's going down.
All right, so that is the end of the round, guys. We are dropping into
Do
combat.
we get multiple? Do we get multiple shots? or
Not
no?
not for your ready to action. You get your one shot. Okay, you will this round, however, you'll bump up your rate of fire by 1. So Hobbs, you'll be firing 2 on the first on an odd round, 3 on an even round.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Hobbs, did you beat my 5?
Yeah, buddy.
Nice. All right, I am not acting until, gosh, it's like a 12 at least. Let's see here. Yeah, like 12, 13 is my first actions. Oh, actually, they'll be moving actually, so they'll be on a 5. So, okay, first up we have
Afraid of.
Cola Hammerstone. What are you doing, Cola?
As I ready, I say to the group, stay here and don't run off quite yet. And I start casting Bless.
Okay. Nice. So
Y'all
then,
have a bad habit of running right in.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here.
I'm glad you said that, Cola, because Ostin would have ran in.
4. 2, 3, 4.
You're still free to do it as you wish. You've been warned. you don't get the help.
Ooh, are they
right.
going to be able to jump through the little hole there?
They're
Nice.
probably going to try and squeeze through it to get you. They also could, in theory, go over these rocky prominences as well, or around. All right, so they're starting. That's their move. Next is Store and Falcarol on a 7.
Go ahead, Store.
I'm firing.
Go. Okay. Nice. Ugh, not nice. So then, I saw the one, then I'm like, oh no, there's another one. Shit. All right, so that is a wild shot. Falcarol, what are you doing?
Falcarol's going to step back over here twice, lift up his left hand into the air and call on the power of Solinar, and a hammer of force appears in his hand. and
Okay.
he's casting Spiritual Hammer. And do I get to throw it the same round?
I think you can attack first round, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna throw it at this guy.
Okay.
First time using Spiritual Hammer, guys.
We've been having it be whatever, like it's been described as an axe for Cola. It does the same damage, but if you want it to be like an arrow that lashes out to match with Solinar's sort of, you know.
Yeah, so he'll just like fling a really big arrow at them.
Awesome.
Made out of force.
Okay.
And boom.
Oof. That is unfortunately
Sure,
not.
that's a hit.
Yeah. So it lashes out at him. Next is Lex and Ostin. What are they doing? Nice. Lex hit.
Finally.
Ostin's moving up and readying to hit the first thing that comes at him.
Okay.
I'm out pulling donors.
Nice. Which one did you hit there, Lex? The first one coming?
No, Lex is shooting through the gap still.
Okay, go ahead and ping who you're hitting.
This guy right here.
Okay, so 1 minus 8 is okay. Sorry, was it this one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you. Big hit. All right. No, I'm not sure if anyone's claimed Longclaw yet. Next is Grim. What are you doing, Grim?
I'll run Longclaw.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down here. Oh, I can hit that. Do I have a line of sight on this on the guy to the south of me? Yeah, here.
You tell me. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. I'm talking about through Ostin. I want to shoot him with my my Ice King scepter.
Oh yes, absolutely. That's an unerring force. So just like a magic missile. So it would arc around him.
Okay, so 1d4. Apparently,
Yep.
I don't think he's fire based. One, and doesn't it? If I recall, it blinds them. I was trying to.
It can be used for that. I think it's. Let's see. Hold on. You see Ice King in chat. Do it.
Yeah, I imagine that as it fires, there's like a little twing of an electrical guitar riff as it flies out.
Who's running Ostin?
I got him.
All right.
Tom, you've got Longclaw ready to rock and roll?
What was the name of the? Do you remember the name of the spell?
Yeah, it was. It was Gemidan's Icicle.
Gemidan's. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Trying to remember what letter I'm looking for here.
239 charges is ridiculous.
The Diablo 2 book is definitely the player's best friend. Okay, Gemidan's Icicle. It causes a 1 foot thick patch of ice to form over a 3 foot radius. Blinds it for 1 round.
Or if he goes at hands, it disrupts spell casting. It looks like.
Yeah, that's how I got that.
Okay, great. So hits. Is it the first one there?
The one, the first
Yep.
one to the
Let
south.
me roll hit points for it. And 13, 19, 20, 22. Okay. Alrighty. So it hits this, and it's scratching at its face, trying to get the ice off of its face. Next is Tom on a 10. What are you doing, Tom?
I'm going to step forward to there, set the butt of the glaive in the ground,
Okay.
and effectively just wait. So ready to action to try and get them to charge into me.
Okay. Excellent. And then what is Longclaw doing? Longclaw again has a move of 8. Okay, and then I think that's it for our heroes. No one can get into actual combat yet. So Store and Lex, you guys have your second shots. Go make your second volley here. Nice, both hit. Oh shit! Nice shot. Boom. Nearly drops that one, and then Lex, you were firing at the same one.
Yeah.
I had to shoot this one. I can't see whichever one. you
Oh,
just
okay.
did.
Hold on. Okay. So Lex hits the same one, but Hobbs has hit this guy. Let's roll his hit points. Nice job, guys. Actually, this one is not that tough. So, my goodness. Look at this, Hobbs. Jeez. Solid
Good.
shot.
Glad to hear it.
All right. So, guys, that brings us to the end of round 5. We're on to round 6.
Boom.
Did they move?
Seeing that
They did,
deadly
yeah.
archer fire. Ooh, Hobbs. We're ratcheting up the difficulty now. No more training wheels for you. Beat my 1, please. Oh, so close. All right. I am acting on a 1. So these things are going to scatter. 1, 2, 3.
What's Longclaw's speed, by the way?
He's a large-sized creature, so he acts on it. He has a 6.
Oh, 6.
So he's
He said
on
8
8
earlier.
then.
So I'm
Okay.
heading north.
So I'm heading north.
Oh yeah, maybe Longclaw might go up there then to help out.
But we don't know if they're just going to come over top of the rocks. They could just be going over the rocks.
Okay, Grim needs to get closer.
Yeah,
so
we
we're
can't
gonna
really
check.
see anything yet, so he's
Yeah.
gonna.
Real quick, Kevin. So are we saying that my wolf didn't heal?
Did not, no.
Okay,
Is
and
that-
so I don't have the hit points listed because it was recorded in the token.
Oh,
So
do you remember where did you fight with it last?
The troll. Well, I guess the trolls went
Oh,
out
yeah,
in the
yeah.
field.
Hold on. Let me find the troll cave here.
Yeah.
Troll
Not the cave. It was out here on the field.
Our campsite, wasn't it?
That's where they fought.
Here we
Isn't
go.
it our campsite?
I know where he is. No, there's no... I need to set up a campsite thing for this. Where...
Listen to Dave. There's no campsite.
what
offended.
kind of bullshit is this? And I've
I
already...
lied. I'm 9, not 7.
Okay,
So was last round the 3 round, or for the people who had done arrow?
this
3
is
round, or-
this is a 3 round. This is a favored round. This is round 6.
Okay, so I'll queue up 3. This
Okay.
round.
And let's see here. So I can't find it. Do you remember what we rolled for his hit
I
points?
think it was well. Originally, it was 23. It was 20. I have it right here. It's 23 was originally, and then I think it was down to like 3, 4, or 5. It wasn't down to much.
Okay, so let's put it at 20, and then
Oh, okay.
let's see here. So that's yeah, I think visible to everyone.
Bet that ring of mud could heal that stone wolf.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
All right.
And Portal Cola off to another dimension.
Possibly.
All right, guys. Okay, so then I've gone with my guys. Let's see here. First up is the wolf on a 2.
Okay. I'm just gonna move him to let's see, 3, 6.
Did
move
we
that.
get a bless? on
Bless
us?
happened, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I will.
Okay.
Tell me what that does again.
You get a +1 to your hit and damage rolls for 6
6
turns.
rounds. It looks like
6
And-
6 turns or rounds.
Rounds. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
And it's please believe +1 to saving throws versus
Did you hear the hope in Hobbs' voice? Yes. All right, so that was on a wolf was on a 2. Next up is Cola and Falcarol on 6s. What are you guys doing?
Falcarol's throwing a hammer again at the same blinded guy.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Each spiritual arrow.
Nice. Okay, nice. Tears into this thing as he is roaring. Next is Falcro. What do you got in? Or not Falcro? Cola. What do you got in mind, Cola?
Beard goes silver.
Nice. You're going invisible. That's like, what?
Cola disappears.
Yeah. See y'all. Story, you're up next on a 7.
I got one guy I can shoot at there.
Okay.
I screwed up. It's actually a 9. I don't know if you see it 2 down. I
Oh,
had
okay.
it
Yep.
wrong.
So you're on a 9.
Yeah, it looks
So
like
you and
Tom
Grim are
is-
both on 9s. What are you guys doing? Or your shot. Let's do your shot first. You just
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. Son of a biscuit.
over optim. You know. Let's say.
I was trying to have it ready, and then I hit the wrong button. I didn't realize it.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
Boom.
Solid hit. Oh, this thing's not very tough either. 13, 14. Okay, so 6 points. And which one are you seeing there, Hobbs? That guy? Okay, great.
That's the long follow.
So... Oh, damn it. So my computer just locked up for some reason.
Not using a Mac, are you?
No. It's I think my own stupidity that did that. So for those listening at home, if you saw my lock screen, my apologies. All right. So then that that's a pretty good hit on him. He staggers to the side, but still stomping his way through the snow to get there. Everyone who's making movement, remember that this is difficult terrain, so it costs 2 to move any one. So that was store shot. Grim, what are you doing?
8 is Longcon and Lex.
Oh, sorry. Right, because I had swords on a 7 before. 7. 8. So Longclaw and Lex, what are you guys doing?
Lex will shoot at this one that everybody else is pummeling with.
Okay. He's effectively flat-footed right now, too, because he can't see you, so...
Longclaw's going to move to there and ready an action to hit if they come around that corner.
Okay.
He
they
can
can't
come
do
through
both
these.
of those. Again, remember, it's difficult terrain, so if he needs to move 4 squares, that's a full movement.
Oh.
Okay.
You look confused. Do you understand why that's the case? Difficult terrain costs you double to move 1. His movement is only 8. He needs to make a full combat move in order to get to that position, which means he has no actions left over to ready. Does that make sense, Mo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he'll just
put him
move
here.
there then.
Okay. Then it is, let's see here, Grim?
Lex,
Grim.
Lex,
Yeah.
Oh, Lex has got an action, so yeah, Lex, go ahead. How'd your shot go? That's a hit? Yep. Thwack.
6 points of damage.
Yeah. Then it is, and like these shots should be killing mortal men.
Yeah.
So there's something, that's driving these things past the point where their bodies would want to collapse. Then Longclaw's gone.
Grim has to go.
Grim, yes. What are we doing, Grim?
I'm just gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot the same guy with the blast to see if I can prolong his blindness.
Yep. Go ahead.
That poor guy. I actually feel sorry for him.
Yep.
He's not really even men anymore, right? They've been overcome by the...
Yeah.
God.
Put them out of their misery, Falcro.
I'm going to. Falcro has a deep, nurturing soul, so.
Okay. Then last is Tom, it looks like. And then, Tom, then Austin.
Well, I'm waiting for that guy to charge me so I can use the glaive on him.
Okay. And then Austin.
Austin's going to step out and ready an action to swipe at the first one that comes at him.
Okay, sounds good. Then it is, so that's the end of the first sequence. Next we have Store and Lex with second shots. Solid hit. Ooh.
Wait, did I?
Lex,
That
narrow
was
miss.
Lex.
Oh no, Lex because he's flat-footed.
That was Lex.
That's a hit?
Oh, because he's flat-footed?
Yep.
Yeah, he's blind.
Oh, more. Okay, 7 damage. And then because of the planted arrows, Store and Lex, go ahead and give us one more attack. Each.
Did you get this guy?
I did.
6
Yep.
points, dude?
Yeah, with yours,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no, you're taking him down pretty quickly. Oh, Lex, that is unfortunately not good enough.
Oh, the same guy?
Oh, but you got blessed. Did you include that?
That includes Bless, but I don't know what happens with him. being
Nat
flat-footed.
20, so Hobbs, you don't need to roll. He's only got 1 hit point left. What does it look like as you take this one down?
This one goes through his eye, and he just kind of pauses, surprised that he can't move anymore, and then slowly stumbles.
Oh, and he drops down almost peacefully. All right, then, guys, that is the end of round 6.
I'll leave him with that guy with 1 hit point so that Grim can hit him again.
Nice. Round 17. Hobbs, we thank you so much for your efforts in rolling initiative, but we will be making sure to pass things along. Cola, you are up. Or Andrew, everyone decide what you're doing for this round. And then Andrew, would you beat my 4, please?
Watch this breach, Cola.
Oh.
Cola, they know we're here. Watch this breach. Look through if you can. See where they are.
So I'm acting on a 4 again.
So
Let's see here. Yeah, actually, these 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I've got in mind for these guys. I mean, they've obviously got the frostbite, faces and whatnot too. But if you think of what's his name, Frank, whatever, Schwarzenegger's workout buddy, who plays a Pict at the beginning of Conan the Barbarian, bare-chested, run along through the snow, jumping up on stones. That's sort of what I'm picturing for these guys. Yeah. And he's blinded still, or again, one.
And they're not undead, Kev. They're just guys who are possessed or
yeah, they just got a blessing from. They're definitely not undead, which makes it almost worse, I guess. All right, Tom, go ahead and make your attack for your rated action.
Actually, and we are
He's
blessed,
charging in
so
on you.
we'll put that
Oh,
in.
he charged in. Ooh, good. Go for it, Tom. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
Nice.
so dead.
Someone got the player's handbook. I can't find the
Yeah,
listing.
glaives are a
Is it
D10.
double?
Yeah, it's
But
it's double
versus
damage.
charge.
Yeah, it's double damage versus charge.
Yep. So 2d10 plus your strength modifier.
I've only got as D6 for small and medium.
For glaive?
Well, I could have got it wrong.
Let me double check.
Yeah, glaives don't do as much.
Oh. Where is it?
Because we use the. Sorry, I've been using the stats I gave for the glaive are from the combat and tactics
D6.
book.
D6,
Yep.
D10.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
a D10
okay.
versus large. Okay.
Yep. So 2d6.
Yeah.
And I'll roll hit points for this thing.
Right, do you want me to roll it so that is...
Yeah, roll 2d6, please. Mo, come on.
Okay, so just rolls another D6 on
Yeah,
that.
2d6 plus 4 then.
Okay.
You can just add a D6, like rolling.
Nice.
There it goes. There it goes.
Okay, here we go. 14. Awesome. All right, so that means this thing... You skewer this thing along. It won't make its attack until its actual turn on an 11. But is that before everyone else? Everyone except for Wolf. Wolf gets to move on a 9.
Wolf gets moving the
Oh,
9. Yeah, I'm just
Yep.
going to move the
Right.
wolf up here.
Okay.
Of course, that was a ready action, wasn't it? Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Then it is... let's see here. So this thing gets to attack Thomas. So... Nat 20. Yeesh. Okay, so then you are not a large-sized creature, so that's one upside. But...
Oh, no.
Yeah, it still hits me, even with my improved dex.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the damage? as
Let's
it were?
see here. Damage is... Oof. That is 13 points of damage.
Whoa!
Yeah! And it's an axe, so it
using
ignores 1 point of DR.
Oh, yeah. So that's minus 12 then, effectively.
Okay. All right. So that's the first of
Solid
these
hit.
things slamming home with that enchanted black ice battle axe. Then, let's see, we're on to our heroes here. So first up, it looks like we have Lex and Falcarol on a 13. What are you guys doing?
Mackerel's moving down right behind Tom, and then he's going to let the hammer fly at the Regid in front of him.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's like this thing moves when I want to use it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Sweet.
Nice. Okay. 6 points of damage. Okay. Pretty good.
Lex is going to shoot that one that's at the back that's totally injured
Okay.
and totally miss.
Oh, shit.
And that's why I didn't shoot at the one in front of Tom.
Yeah, good
that
call.
was Tom right.
All right. Next up is Cola. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna move up here, as Store suggested. Oh my God! And
You guys missed Store, didn't you?
A little bit.
And my axe will begin to glow. The ethereal axe comes out of it and shoots out down through this crevice, trying to attack what I see below me.
Okay.
I might as well just try to go for the first one here.
Okay.
Because, hey guys, we've got some company up this way.
Okay,
I can
so
see 5 down here.
Oh no.
You
I have 5
have
points.
5 points of astonishing fortune still left.
Nah.
Okay.
Right.
Then
These guys are using black eyesight weapons.
they are.
In the past, did we have to make like some kind of save when they hit us?
No.
Just wasn't sure.
I think you're thinking of the White Walkers there. Sorry, not the White Walkers.
Then let's see here. Lex is I'm thinking concerned that he's going to get Chip's fleck off in his blood,
Yes.
which
Yes,
is an awesome
that's exactly
idea.
what
I
I'm
just really.
No, it's not.
You know what, Dave? I think that sounds good. Yeah, let's.
No.
Okay, so he's gone. Next up is on a 15. We have Ostin and Longclaw.
Ostin is coming down.
I can't see anything up there.
Yeah, just 1 and attacking.
Okay.
They have to be right where Cola is. They'll be coming very shortly. You could hit him from the flank, maybe. I don't know.
Solid hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
I think that he can't possibly roll enough to not kill this. Yeah. So this thing is skewered on the end of Thomas's glaive, hit by the spiritual hammer or arrow, and then Ostin just hammers this thing down into the ground, dead, freeing your glaive. And Thomas, you are, you have your glaive freed from this thing in time for the rest of them to come charging in. Then it is that was Longclaw. Grim on a 16. What are you doing, Grim?
I'm going to hit that guy in the back and the south.
He's just readying.
Barely hanging on.
Okay.
4, finally.
Skewers right into its like the icicle pierces right into its chest, and it drops down dead. Then it is Thomas on a 17. Well, Tom, you triggered a ready to action this turn, so you're not going to get an action.
Yeah.
Store at a 16.
Store's on a 16. Yeah. Store.
Here we go. I'm firing an arrow into that little tunnel we're funneling him into here.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go.
miss.
Oh. A Store's nerve breaking? Oh, no. Okay.
He's just excited for him to get into hand-to-hand.
Yeah, no doubt. All right. This is very unlike Store to not go running into it. Come on, boys!
I'm a little nervous because I'm like 2 levels behind everyone. So
You'll be fine.
All right. So I believe that, let's see here, that brings us to the end of the first pass. So Store and Lex, you shot this round, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Store and Lex have your second volley. Solid hit. Yep. Go ahead and roll damage. I'll check hit points for this thing. Oh, this is huge. Oh, man. Dave, you rolled such shit damage. Normally, I've set like a baseline for their hit points. I rolled more than that. You didn't even bring it down to the baseline. So, I mean...
And that 2 damage is with the +1 from Bless. So.
Oh my god. So this one may be the like the leader of the group here. Store. That is a solid hit with Store. Let's check to see how tough this one is. Not nearly 1. Okay. And you did 8 points of damage. Nice. Brings us down to there. Okay. All right, guys. That brings us to the end of round 7. We are on to round 8, a favored round. Let's roll initiative, and then we'll take our mid-session break. Okay. So, Andrew, you very dramatically did not win initiative. You elected to let the adversaries go first, which was very nice of you. So, John, this falls to you now. Everyone decide what you're doing with your round, and then, John, beat my 3.
Close enough.
Yeah! All right. So, guys, enter what you're doing. And
What
then,
is a spell from a cloak? Is that 4?
spell from a magic item, I think, is a 5? A staff was like a 2. That would have been something that would have been...
I'm going to write this
I'm
down here.
entering my weapon speed for my staff thing, so that should be. I was trying to find that. Is it like
yeah, staff is a 2. Using a miscellaneous magic is 3.
Okay.
Potion is 4. Ring or wand is 3. And a rod is 1.
So would mine be? What would mine be? My Scepter of the Ice King be considered?
Rod, right?
Your Scepter of the
Rod?
Ice King. That's a wand. So that'll be a 3.
All right. Well, I've been adding 7 to it, so that's better.
Oh my god! All right, so let's take a mid-session break, guys. Go refresh our beverages, and then we will be back momentarily.
Which of those does the Cloak of Arachnidia fall into then?
Cloak of Arachnidia is a miscellaneous
I mean,
magic, so it's a what did I say 2?
3.
Oh, miscellaneous magic is 3.
I think it was 3.
Already forgotten it. My goodness. I think as Dave said he was going to write it down, so I was like, oh, I don't even remember this. Here we go, Dave. It is miscellaneous magic is a 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put spell speed 3 into my character.
You got it. Okay, so back momentarily, folks.
What's the D? Slashing half damage for free. Cola shit.
It's going to be exciting.
Oh yeah.
Farquhar's going to use his new halberd next.
Jonathan, did you make a horde character or did you make an alliance
I
character?
made an alliance character, but I can make a horde one.
Okay.
I made a night elf druid that's focused on DPS. Called
Cool.
call him Dorman the elf.
Yeah, I haven't
You
actually
didn't make a
looked at
gnome?
the new WoW yet.
Gnomes can be
I think
druids.
I had some 80s in the old game.
So we'll be working on the Musers Guild for anyone who wants to join on in our group here.
Is that
Be
going
a
to be?
lot horde.
Oh, go horde. Okay, I'll go make a horde character. I actually play both sides when I played, so
Well, we could probably have 2 guilds in case we want to run.
I think I've still got my account and I've still got my token. I wonder if it still works.
there's a monthly subscription, so.
I know, I probably let the subscription last. I wonder if I could recover my old account.
Oh, I did when I lapsed for like 3 years. I still had all my stuff.
Oh yeah.
I know I can't because I've lost my access to my old demon internet address.
You could still get it activated. I think you have to call them and whatnot. So
Yeah, I had one of the little
Authenticators.
The little authenticators. Somewhere, I'm not even sure whether the battery's dead because I haven't played for like 10 years.
They're trying to tempt me with 4 extra bag spaces to do a 2 authenticator. I'm like, no. I don't need your 4 extra bag spaces.
Don't be a hater.
It's fun back then. I remember it was one of the first ever big climax to one of the raids, the low-level ones. I happened to have the radio on my mixer, waiting for something to come on, and then it was radio 2, so middle of the road, and then they just had a James Bond medley played by the proms, just as the horde chases you up the pyramid.
Yeah, I've always been a casual player. I never really did much raid stuff, so. I
Mostly
do like
questing.
Yeah, I love the
That's what I've
narrative,
been doing. Yeah.
the narrative focus they have now. I'd love that. So.
It's the one where you were doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing in the boat. I forget which one they were.
Okay.
That was after it got flooded.
Check in with chat here, folks. Holy smokes, busy today. My goodness. Who's this Jason Hobbs character who's in there? I don't know.
I'm kidding.
Okay, Fred, what's going on? Welcome. Ice King, let the flow of magic missiles. Of missiles of magic. Terrific. Oh, my goodness. C30, crack the ice. Nice. Welcome, welcome. And Brian, howdy. Morning. Ack, what's going on? Jeffrey, stop to remind the audience that these PCs are a danger to gaming universes everywhere. We appreciate the warning for everyone. Ack, what's going on? More like a danger to my productivity. You and me both. Ben, welcome. Evening. Let's see here. Keith Baker wrote those. Okay, yeah. Who else? Roman campaign. Oh, no, you guys are chatting. In chat. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, wow. It's busy.
Yeah, it's really active. I can't... what I'll do, I'll go through and if there's anything I need to respond to in chat, I'll do it in the comment section of the video afterwards. That's awesome. Well, welcome, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. And there's some hero system talk in there. Look at, love it, love it, fantastic. Okay, so then, guys, we are on to. I rolled a 3. So who can get in within charge range here? Oh, I got a couple of ones that can get into charge range here, which means I'm acting on an 11 with those chargers. So first up, we have Grim on a 7. What are you doing, Grim?
Okay, so I'm going to cast Sleep. Where was my radius? Oh, yeah, here. It was up here. That's right. Sorry, I went on the break and then I just forgot what last. So right where that's the epicenter of where I'm casting Sleep, and so it's hitting everything within 30 feet of that.
Okay, let me grab. Where's my? I officially have too many damn books out right now.
So just beyond.
Okay, I'm curious whether they're, because they have a substantial amount of hit dice. So I'm curious as to how many are affected by it. Okay, so. Let's see here.
Shoot, I just lost my.
That's why I made macros in the other game.
So give me a 2d4 roll, please. That's how many hit dice worth of adversaries it affects. 6. So it actually only affects one of them.
All right.
Give me a D3 roll. See which of the 3 it affects. 3. Okay, so this one drops down to nap time. Let's see here. There's a sleep thing. Okay, so and it drops down into the snow, seemingly as comfortable in his bed at home as he is in this Arctic environment. Next up is Wolf and Lex. What are you guys doing?
Well, using the Cloak of Arachnidia, Lex is going to set a web between these boulders or trees or whatever they are.
Nice.
And this is a double size or double strength web. So he's going to 40 feet high, 20 feet wide, 10 feet deep. So he can make it 20 feet deep. Just like, I don't know, like a box.
Yeah, so I think I can let's just eyeball it here. It's about like that, right?
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Maybe
Okay.
maybe not quite as thick, but pretty.
There's no one behind it anyway, so... All right, what does it look like as this thing manifests?
Let's say that Lex takes his free hand and grabs the cloak, and then it's like he's throwing a pile of web, and he just like throws it out,
Yep.
and it spreads out across the 2 points of contact.
Incredible.
That's amazing.
Yep. And I failed both of their saves, so they're being held with full-strength webs, which means... Remember how pissed Jeff was, moving only 1 foot per round? That's how angry these things are going to be. Excellent. Then it is Wolf's turn. What is Wolf doing?
Wolf's just gonna hold his action. If these guys approach, he'll bite.
Okay. Then he's going to bite Cola. Why would he do that? Seems really mean.
What did Cole ever do to the wolf?
Yeah. Falcarol, you're up on a 9.
He was gonna step back, and look at that. I have somebody to throw a hammer at. That guy.
Okay. You move it over to there.
Freaking love this hammer. I should use it more often.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Nice. Nearly kills it. Tears through this thing. Bits of blood and black, congealed fluid sprays out of this thing, but it keeps charging towards you. Then it is, that was a 9. 10 is Cola and Longclaw.
I'm gonna try again. Spiritual weapon.
Longclaw should be acting on an 11. If you guys rolled a 5 for initiative, 5 plus 6 is 11, not 10.
Yeah.
So Longclaw's going to be on 11.
Sorry.
Yeah, same turn as Ostin. So, Cola, what are you doing?
Spiritual hammer going back down between these rocks to try to get these guys down here again.
Go ahead.
Same one, just attacking that one there. I am just not.
5
it's
points.
It's the angle. It's a weird crevice. It's just the axe keeps bouncing.
And
off
how
the
could
thing,
any self-respecting dwarf be expected to work around strange rock formations? I mean, come on.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Then it is on 11, simultaneous with the Berserkers. Let's go with the heroes first. Ostin, Store, and Longclaw. What are they doing?
Store slides into his shield and whips out his bastard sword.
Nice. Excellent.
Othin's gonna hold an action to see if one of these guys actually get through the web and then smack him.
Did Store set up his shield in the snow as well, too? So it's just
Heck
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Sitting there, he just whoosh,
Love
slides
it. Love it. Okay, now remember, Longclaw, if he can only move 4 squares because of the difficult terrain.
Okay.
Okay, and then Ostin, what is Ostin doing?
He's holding an action to smack the first one that gets out of that web.
Okay. Then it is simultaneous with that. We have one leaps up and down onto Store. Thankfully, he has his shield ready now. So he's going to be
I
killing...
don't remember if I can attack or not. I don't think so because I put my shield on.
Yeah, your shield is as you're getting ready, but you do have that up and you've got the benefit of that. Okay. What is your AC currently?
0.
0, okay. So... All right, so this thing brings it up and down. Ooh, a 3 is not going to do it. This black ice sword skits off your shield. The other one's got to spend its full movement to get up to here, and it's climbing around behind. Oh, Cola, I have unfortunate news. Because you didn't take down that wounded one. It was the only one in range to charge you. It comes racing in. What's your AC currently? Ugh. Never mind.
2.
Unless it's a -1, you're hit. So, let's see here. Random chance of what this is. It is an axe. So, you were going to take 12 points of damage, and it ignores 1 point of DR because of the axe. And do I have any others that will actually be able to attack? Boom, 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 boom. As one is climbing up over this rock here. So it's not going to be able to get to you guys yet. But it's, slides down into your camp. Then I'll start moving these guys in. 1, 2, 3, 4. go. Nope,
Hi,
they
Anna.
appear to have a battle, what do you call it? Battle dog with them. And these ones are starting to pull themselves free, but it's going to be a while. So, okay, yeah.
Quick question before we begin next round.
Of course.
With the reach weapon, can I reach 2 diagonals away from me?
No.
So it's 2 straight and 1 diagonal, right?
2 diagonals away from you. Yeah,
it's
you
like
could
this,
you could
this,
reach.
and
No,
that?
you can't reach 2 diagonals. No, I don't think so.
Okay, so here, 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 here,
Yeah.
here, but not here. Here.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, can I hit the one that just stood down in front of me then?
Well, that was an 11. Tom, you're on a 12. Yes, you can. Although,
I'm on a 13,
hold on.
actually.
What reach were you at? Remember that to change the reach of your reach weapon, you need to choke up. That's your action.
Oh, okay.
Did you still have the glaive?
Yes.
Okay. So I mean,
So I
you
was going to move to there and hit the one over the top of the store,
Yep, absolutely. Go ahead.
retaining the long-handled.
Absolutely. Then you don't have
one.
to worry about shifting. Go ahead.
So glaive of skill. Oh, hang on, I had this ready to go.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Good call. Store, get your head down. Oh shit. Yep, that's
There's
a
gonna be
hit.
a lot of ducking there. Get ready for calisthenics store.
1d6 plus 4, I think, damage, right?
Yes.
Of course, yes, because of the bless.
No, 1d6 plus 2, because the 4 was because of your you did a crit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, I'm plus 3 strength and plus 1 for bless.
Oh, then it is 1d4 plus 4. You actually should have done more on that on the charge.
Yeah, I should have actually. Yeah, well.
Okay.
Water under the bridge.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. 6 damage. All right, that is enough. So, Store, this thing gets 1 solid hit on you, and then you see Tom skewers it with that glaive. Then, let's see, who else is on an 11? I think everyone else is gone. Tom is gone. Is anyone still shooting? I think, Lex, you're still shooting, right?
No, he pulled out his.
He did the
I
web.
did,
Oh.
I did the web.
Sorry. Yeah.
What did Lex do?
Web.
Oh, right, shit. Okay, so then, guys, I believe that brings us to the end of round 8. We're on to round 9.
Yes.
Go. We are... John, you lost initiative, I think, so we're on to Dave. Dave, would you kindly, first everyone decide what you're doing with your round, and then Dave, beat my 4, please. Go. Oh. I am acting first on an 11. Okay. 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 I just realized we should add something a little more up-tempo for the fight here.
Just has the eerie silence of the
What's
snow.
the what's the speed change for drawing a weapon?
If you're just dropping it, then it's just whatever the weapon that you're going to be
Great,
using. Yeah.
I drop the glaive, then pull out the sword.
Then you can attack this round with it.
Yeah.
It's only when you're collecting something from the ground or having to pick up and ready it. That's when, if it's combat ready, you can draw an attack in the same round. Okay.
Alright, so drawing it doesn't affect my speed, right? Okay, and then that would make Longcore on an 8, then, wouldn't it? I think.
No.
No, sorry.
13.
Yeah.
3, sir. 3. Okay. Then I think that's everybody. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Okay. So Grim, you are up first on a 9. What are you doing?
So right here, I'm going to cast a burning sphere.
Okay. So let's see here.
In the cracks of the rock.
All right. It's going to take me as long to find it as it would to just do a quick search here. Here we go. All right. So your burning sphere will manifest right there once it loads. There's a behind. Yeah, there it is. All right, let me put that under your control. Grim, there you go. Boom. All right, now they make a save. Is that right?
Yep, those and all 3 of those make saves.
Okay, so the guy who is affected by it fails to save. The ones on either side, one of them makes it, one of them does not. It's the one in the front that makes the save. So
Okay, so first the one in the center, the one that's on, that's 2d4. So
okay,
that's 3, and then there's just the one for the one that failed it. It's 4.
okay. So he takes 4 points of damage. Well, I have to move through it to just move this out of the way for a sec here, and check his hit points. 15, 16. Okay, minus 3. Oh no. There we go. All right. Then it is Wolf and Tom. Oh yeah, Tom on a 10.
There's Tom of 13. I thought that's.
No, that's Long Claws on a
I
13.
I changed.
Okay.
Yep. So.
So if I put the wolf here, could I attack the one up here?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
To go make, and then Tom, you can make your attack at the same time too.
Thaco is a
Solid hit from Tom. Go ahead and roll damage. Medium-sized creature.
Thaco was a 15.
Okay. Whoa, jeez.
Tom hits hard.
Does that include the blessed damage there, Tom?
No, I think he
Okay. Then that's
I'm on a trackpad, so I'm a bit, but I think I could be at 11. But
that's okay. That's so you in one solid stroke you draw it out and carve this thing down. Grim, what was
15 was its Thaco.
okay? So go ahead and make a attack roll.
He did.
All right.
It's a 14
I
roll, right?
I never know how bless works because I never get the benefit of that.
Grim, didn't you roll a 14 for his attack?
Just roll dice, and I'll tell you whether it hits. That
I know 2d4. So.
yeah. I mean, I appreciate you playing in hard mode, but okay. Well, you just roll the d4 twice. Roll hit slash.
He rolled a 14 to hit.
I rolled 14. It's above there.
It's a 14 to hit. Where is it?
Above Tom.
Above Thomas's rolls.
Oh, I see. Okay, 14 hit. That would have hit. Yeah, and then is that 2 points of damage?
Points of damage.
Shit. So that means you'll get another attack on Cola.
You're also. Oh yeah, you're not blessed with that.
Okay. Then
Blessed or not? Is the wolf blessed?
no. Falcarel. It's a thing, not a creature. So, Falcarel, what are you doing? You're simultaneous with these things.
He's trudging up in the snow and going, Cola, on your right. And he just drops concentration on his hammer, picks his halberd up with a second hand, and just swings it at the one in front of Cola.
Okay.
Oh, Cola's well aware.
Well, hold on. He had a hand free, and now he's going to use a halberd?
Yeah, he had the halberd in one hand. He was throwing the hammer with the other
I think you need to ready that halberd then.
It was one hand and grabbing it.
Which means you need to get it ready to use it.
Okay, well, how about I just throw the hammer at him then?
Well, no, you were going to ready your halberd. That's what your declared action was. So.
Well, maybe it's just a misunderstanding. I intended to hit him with it, but okay.
Okay. So then, well, no, I know what you intended to do, but like it's not readied, right? Like it's not like a sword you can draw. Like the downside to the pole arms is they take you a turn to get ready.
Yeah, just narratively speaking, I was intending for him to hold it like it was a staff the whole time while he was throwing a hammer. So we're just, like he was drawing it out and hitting with it.
Doesn't matter how he's holding it. He can either have it ready or you can not have it ready and cast spells.
Okay. I was thinking it was kind of like drawing out a sword because.
But a sword is not the same as a pole arm.
Okay, understood.
Okay, now this thing gets to attack Cola. Miss from the first one. Then second one. Oh, I can't get through here now. So they're going to have to climb up the side. So,
well, they try and then they can burn
2, 3, 4. All right. And then these are going to... well, this one's going to move... Yeah. 2... 4 up there.
Or stay still.
2.
Don't follow it.
That one's in range.
Yeah.
He has to make a save.
You got plenty to burn there.
Takes damage. Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
Okay. See how many hit points he's got. Okay, 13. 13. All right, so then it is down to that. Nice. All right, and then Store, you got a new dance partner here. Comes down. You're at a 0. That is not going to hit either. So in it clatters down. This one is using an axe as well. All right. Then it is, that was on 11. We're on a 13. We have lots of people. Austin, Lex, Cola, and Store, and Tom. Who wants to go first? How about I
got a 5.
Store, go ahead.
Does that
What are you
Go from top to bottom or vice versa?
Store,
I got a
you
5.
hit.
Does that hit?
Yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yep.
Everyone can roll their attack rolls, guys, if all you're doing is
Boom.
attacking.
Yeah, I'm attacking the one next to Store then.
Okay.
Yeah, Ocean's
wow, big
not-
hit. Let's-
Ocean is not attacking into the web because he didn't know he'll get stuck, but he's holding an action.
Okay, so then Store, hold it. Watch this.
Boom.
Boom, big hit.
Tom hit him too.
Cola, solid hit. You drop. Is it the guy that's injured? Cola, that's when you're attacking?
I mean, they're all injured. I might as well be focused on the one that's right in front of me.
Okay, down. Then Tom, that's a hit as well.
So he'll move to there.
You went there? Yep. And go ahead and roll damage.
On that one. That's medium.
Okay. Yeah, nice. Between the two of you guys, Store, you battered this thing back with your sword, slash into its side with your bastard sword, and then Tom comes to your side and finishes it off with a stab. Then we are on to who has not gone yet here?
Hang on,
Lex.
Longclaw hasn't gone yet.
Lex rolled a 5.
Lex is a hit. What were you shooting at, Lex?
One of these ones on Cola?
Okay, that's a solid hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Probably should have taken it. Oh, that's not with the penalty of -3, though.
You hit a 8. Okay, so that is a miss then. Does not hit your ally, but okay.
Yeah.
So then that is the end of. We have
Hang on. Longclaw wants to have a gain.
and Longclaw. Yeah, we're.
Yeah,
Long-
Ocean's just still waiting for them to come out.
Longclaw
so-
could charge in and make one attack.
Yeah, he's going to sort of roam down there because he's getting a bit pissed off that they don't seem to be coming to him. So he's going to run in and then bite's the best one, isn't it?
Okay. Yep.
Oh, no.
Just give us a D20 roll.
Sorry.
You know what, Mo? If you're having difficulty with navigating the thing, maybe it would be best if someone else rolls for him today.
No, it's just Windows stuck up the. Yeah, someone else roll that.
Yeah, just 'cause if you're using a trackpad, I know how challenging it can be to do that.
Oh, right. No, I've got it now.
Okay,
So,
what? Sorry.
Sorry.
Hobbs beat you to it,
all right,
so
sure.
that's a miss. And then Ocean, what is Ocean doing?
He's waiting for one of them to
I've
break
got-
free.
Okay, so they're slowly making their way through. Then I think that's the end of our first pass. So Lex, you have one more shot.
Lex is going to shoot with the -6 penalty, so doesn't hit Cola.
Tom, also you have a second attack because you're a 7th level fighter.
Wasn't this an? oh yeah, 7 level 5.
Well, I haven't got him to hit, have I?
Solid hit, Lex.
no.
I can't.
Lex,
I can't
Lexia's
move here, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Lexia's
Yeah, melee. You
Grim.
just can't, you just can't move after making a range attack. Go ahead and roll damage there.
So I moved 5, 10, 15, 20.
Can you not talk and do your calculations while I'm...
Yeah.
I mean, like, can you do that in your head while I'm talking?
Okay.
So Lex shoots and does only 1 point of damage, but he mentions to Grim, I don't know how long you have that flaming globe, but if you can bring it over to the web, it'll burn everybody in the web. Just let the guy set up first.
Yep.
I take a
Solid hit, Tom. Go ahead and roll damage. And sorry, Dave, which one did you hit? There's
This one,
3 on Cola.
not northeast.
That one?
Top
Okay.
right.
You got it. All right. Fuck. And Tom, okay. Big hit on this one, too. All right, guys. So then...
Store gets a shot too at a second swing as well, or?
No, it's because this isn't a favored round. But,
Shit!
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Tom's 7th level now, so he attacks twice each
Yep,
round
yep.
with his thing. So,
I got you.
yeah. And then that is the end of round 9, guys. We're on round 10. This is where they transform into Fang Dragons. So, Dave, I believe you lost last round, so we're on to Mo. So, Mo, would you, first off, everyone decide what you're doing, and then Mo, would you kindly beat my 3?
Final round of blitz.
Come on.
There we go.
There you go.
Whoa.
Not bad.
Pretty good. Okay. Then we are on to... so I'm acting on an 11.
Grim.
All right. So for my, I'm just gonna keep my concentration on the sphere and just burn the guys next to them. I guess if they gotta make another saving throw.
Do you want to shift it on to one of them?
No, because that would bring it too close to everybody else.
Okay, you got it. So we make so the top one failed his. Oh no, made his save. And the other two, one made, one failed. So go ahead and roll damage. I'll see which one failed. 3. Yeah, it's the first one. 2 points of damage for the one that's fighting Stone Wolf. Okay. Then, first up we have... so Grim went, then Wolf. Wolf's on a 7, so is Tom.
Here's Wolf's attack on. Hit.
Not going to do it. Tom, what do you got?
I'll hit the one fighting Longclaw.
Okay.
Bless is still running, isn't it, for a few more rounds?
It is.
One more. This is it.
Okay, and then next... That is a solid hit. Yep. Next up will be Falcarel. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Come on. Roll damage, please.
Falcarel, what are you doing?
He is attacking the one just to the right of the wolf with
Okay.
his speed halberd.
Please do. Okay, so that one dies, Tom. Nice. Just good enough. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh my god! Yeah, so you annihilate that one.
He just gets his hand on it, just spins it and thrusts it right in his guts and out the side. And he's like, I like this.
See, now, wasn't that worth taking the time to get ready?
No.
All right. Next up then is looks like everybody else on a 10, or almost everyone else on a 10. So we got Osten, Cola, Store, Lex, and Longclaw. Store. Wait, Store, who are you attacking? Okay. Hold on. Can you get in there? At difficult
I have
terrain?
4. That's 4 right there. I can move 8 is my normal, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah. No, that's right. So you leap over, slide down. You land next to the flaming sphere, though. So
That's all right.
Yeah,
I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it, so
that makes total sense. Give us a save as well too. Save versus spell.
Here's the
Oh, no.
damage.
You hear Cola go, wait, stop!
Yeah,
Oh,
you
never
slide
mind.
down, bring that sword onto him, and you hack him down. He drops.
This is a +1, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
Did he pass the saving throw?
He did not. So 1d4 damage.
Ryan
Then
is eager to cause
see
damage.
here.
He doesn't care what.
Store's gone. Lex, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll
Lex
damage.
attacking the same one simultaneously because he didn't know what Sora was doing, and so
Yep.
his shot not wasted, but it.
Well, you know what you could do
Store's
is,
chopping
you know
him
what?
and Lex is hit.
I think out of the corner of your eye, I'm fine with you seeing him scamper up there, and rather than going to the one he's fighting, you turn and fire at the other guy. So go ahead and roll
Okay,
damage for him.
Can I even hit the guys in the webs?
There's a guy right there.
Yeah, you
can
can't
just
see him.
the
He's
cover.
on top of the, so he's very visible as a target. He's on
You
top
took-
of the rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Cola
can't
definitely
see
hit a
that
rock.
in the. I can't see that in 20.
Here, let me do this. We don't really need the line of sight anymore, so let me just turn that off. Boom. There you go, guys.
Oh, hey, yeah, I could shoot him.
Yep. Okay, so that it was a hit on him. Let me check his hit points. And then, so that's 9, 17, 18. Okay, so you have reduced him down to there. Then, who else? Colo, who were you attacking? You're attacking
No
Store.
one now.
Okay,
My axe attacks some rock.
so you're about to hit, and then you see Store slide down and hack this thing down. Holds the shield up against the burning flame. Then It is. What about Longclaw and Oaston? Do they have anything they're doing this round?
Ocean's waiting patiently.
They
Okay.
could form up. They could form up the bear wall.
Yeah, I think Longclaw is going to.
So Longclaw only has 2 squares of movement available right now, because he declared a melee attack. But if he's changing his action, he only gets half of his.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just going to start moving down to line up with Oaston.
Sounds good. Did we get everybody?
Lex has 2 more shots, but other than that,
Yep. Okay. So we get the. We're on to the. So those other things are still pulling themselves free. The one that you're facing, Store, has us to make a save. He makes a save.
Got a question, Kev.
Yep.
That's mostly non. You can't walk right there in that square, right?
You cannot walk. You can. It's difficult terrain. You're just moving up on the rock.
Because Falcor's got a second attack because of his speed weapon, so he'll take one if he can.
Okay, yeah, but it'll be on the second. This thing gets to attack first. All right, and this thing is wielding a long spear with black ice. So, Store, you take 8 points of damage, but full DR will apply.
Rate is 2, right?
2, yeah. All right, then second attacks we have. This is a favored round, so we have Lex making more attacks. We have Tom making more attacks. We have Store making more attacks. We have Falcor making more attacks. I think Store is up first, though.
Yep.
So go ahead, Store.
I don't think I have any more move left. I can still attack this guy, though, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
He just attacked me, so I'm assuming I can.
Yep.
Oh, shit, it didn't do it. Oh, guess not.
No.
Dang fire.
Yeah, it's the...
Someone turn this fire off!
All right. Then Falcor, you shifted in. Go ahead and make an attack.
Let's take his 2 shots first, and then I'll go.
Okay. Lex, go ahead and make your
Take
shots. Solid hit. Not as good, but 1 hit, definitely. Go ahead and roll damage.
Under blast.
Holy shit. Yep. Definitely hit. Falcor, solid hit with your halberd. Go ahead and roll damage. 9. So you sweep the feet out of this thing, bring it up and down on him, and he will not be moving again. All right, guys. Eventful round. Who else has second? Tom has a second attack. That's it, but...
The way to get to
Presumably
it.
I can do a move then, can't I? 5, 10,
Yep.
15, 20. Again, Harper is going to come down and start forming up with the bears.
Yep. What do you guys plan on doing? We don't really need to stay in combat now, because these things are... It's going to take... With another 5 feet, it's like 6 rounds before these things get out. You can just riddle them with arrows and kill them.
Or we
So-
can burn them with the flaming sphere, and they can take 2d4 points.
I've only got
damage.
2. Well, I've got 2 more rounds to get it over there. But
You've only got to touch it.
Oh, you just got to touch the web, and the web will go up in flames, and they'll take damage
all
from
right,
burning.
there we go. Let's do that. There's 30 feet around. I could get there in the last
Okay.
round.
So...
Then
If...
Falcor will be like right at the line, ready to hit him once the web's gone.
Yeah, so what I'm asking, guys, is
Yeah.
are you taking these things down, then?
Yeah.
Do you want to see... Is there a way we can get the... Can you dispel the black ice in them? Maybe we could get some information from them.
Oh,
Like a dispel magic, or...
I don't know if
Anybody
anyone's
have-
high enough level to
Okay.
cast a spell yet.
I
Okay.
could if I had prepared it.
Oh, okay.
Well,
what about hold person, or
I don't believe these guys were like lucid and
Yeah, why do
reasonable.
these guys know magic?
well, they're from around here. They probably know a bunch, like maybe exactly where the druid is, or how they got infected, or...
Oh well, these guys were actually, I think, sent by the White Witch after us. This is what
We
most
tried
of them
to
have
talk to them
been.
before, and it wasn't very successful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right,
these-
cool.
yeah, they just taunted us into killing them last time.
Yeah, the illustration doesn't do quite as good a job as what the description of the Black Ice Berserkers is. That like they're near death from frostbite, so like they've lost noses, they've lost parts of their cheeks, their ears are gone, and their bodies are covered with these blackened sores. Death would be a blessing for how much agony these things must be in. And you did find one in a cave in the troll cave 2 sessions ago, and they just put it out of its misery rather than trying to speak to it. So I will assume that those are taken down then, guys. All right. Now,
We killed them.
yeah. And the flames consume the rest of the webs, providing a impromptu pyre for these things.
And Falcor, once the battle's over, he whips his head up from Cola and says, Cola, get away from the weapons.
Yeah, Tom's going to go over to Cola and stop, and sort of like friendly stand next to him while the others get rid of the
Okay.
Yep.
So then, guys,
Do we anything else?
now what we're still dealing with now. One thing I think you guys may have forgotten is that Tom and Grim were supposed to be fatigued throughout that whole thing. You should have been suffering -2 to hit, -2 to penalty.
Oh no, I didn't, because I was just doing.
Yeah, you
spells.
weren't attacking anything, but for Tom, yeah, you were fatigued.
so
So
it'd been a net -1, wouldn't it? Well, I think I've always hit pretty hard.
it doesn't really matter. It just what
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
bring that up to remind you guys. No, it's okay, guys. I mean, it's a lot of shit to keep track of. So, but what I bring up to remind you of is like the reason you guys were taking your rest here is you can try and push on. You can see shrouded in clouds above you in the falling snow. Your destination is you should be able to reach it today if you push on, but it will require more fatigue checks, particularly for those who are already fatigued. So what do you think, guys?
Falcor will say, I can create a campsite if we need it with my spell. It's just if Grim and Tom get any more fatigued, then we have to stop wherever it is.
Well, have we got any endure elements?
I do have some endure colds prepared, yes.
So I have randomly rolled to see how many hours it will take you to get there, guys. So you could take 2 hours to try and rest, and then Grim and Thomas will shake their exhausted condition, but that will eat into your daylight. Or you can just press on. And
Press. I was going to say press on, and myself and Grim will be on the rams to try and help us.
okay,
Yeah, Falcor will.
do have-
Yeah, Falcor
But
will.
then we have to unload all the stuff that the Rams are carrying, probably.
Yeah, if we wait any longer, my light and load will take that much longer to wear off or less time. So we'll be
Okay.
dealing with heavier stuff.
okay,
I say we move because I don't want Cole any of these
Yeah,
weapons.
let's crack on and see what happens.
okay. So another hour of travel, and I need again another slate of fatigue checks, please. Everyone, give me a con roll. Remember, Grim and Thomas, you're at -2.
Yeah, we're at -2 now. So
Actually,
I
this is
need,
the second one today, so you guys are at -3 net. Everyone else is at -1. So treat your con as 1 less. Falcorol's fine. Cola's fine. Grim.
I'm exhausted.
Actually, yeah. So I failed.
Okay. Store is fine. All right.
So
and then
-1 from our.
-1 for anyone who's not fatigued. Yeah. So -1 for your con, and then Tom, what's your con right now? Nat 20 for Lex.
was, well, I've rolled a 10, but my con is
Okay, so Mo, hold on, Mo.
14.
Just as a reminder again, remember when you're making ability checks, if you get a penalty to it, it's to the score, not to your roll. It doesn't make it easier. It makes the score lower.
Sorry, I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was on 14, so I was on 11, so that's actually a success.
You were at your con is at an 11 right now, or you're rolling 11
No,
less.
it was 14.
Okay. So
Minus 3.
you're fine, Lex. I think the way that we will interpret your fatigue is because Grim has been getting finding it harder and harder to keep moving. You've been helping him out, and then at the end of this, you are now fatigued, and Grim just collapses. He is not going to go any further after this first hour. So the snow is falling all around you guys.
How much
The
further do we
altitude.
think we have?
How much? Sorry.
How much further do we think we have?
You're looking up, and from now you can picture you guys are making your way up this mountainside. The snow is all falling around you. The wind is howling. The clouds seem to be getting ever closer to the ground the more you go up, and there's no sign of civilization anywhere.
So sounds like time to
Can
create
we
camp,
find
guys.
a way to strap him to me? Give me 10 minutes and I can carry Grim the rest of the way.
Dwarves.
No, I'll cast strength. It'll take me 10 minutes to cast it. But if I cast strength, it should, in theory, give me enough to carry you.
Yeah, you can throw him on a
Okay,
ram
throw him on
as
the
a pack
ram.
thing. He's got -4 to all his ability scores, attack rolls, and saving throws. He can't attempt to defend himself or any other physical action where failure to move would mean death, but otherwise he's incapable of any voluntary physical action. Cannot move under his own power. So you can sort of strap him to the ram.
I could cast strength on the ram.
How long does it
I was
last?
going to ask, what's
Well,
the
this
carrying
is going to be like El Cid, isn't it?
Be 5 hours for the
carrying
ram. Yeah.
capacity of a ram is, because we've also got 7 days of firewood and a whole bunch of other crap we're carrying. So
Yeah.
Well, it is a pack ram, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
no, like this is you guys can do this.
The ram starts like running
So-
off. Like, I don't need you guys anymore. I'm tough.
Yeah.
I think we should try to keep going. I mean, I can't see anyone wanting to stop on the side of a flipping mountain in a snowstorm. We got to
No.
go.
Yep.
Yeah,
No.
Okay.
the moment that Falcro gets fatigued, he's going to say we need to stop. So I'll keep going until he's.
It's not real if it doesn't happen to me.
Well, no, but it's because Falcro is already con drained, so he's at 11 con.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
No, you
So then,
lazy
guys,
git.
how many astonishing fortune do we have?
you have 5 points left, I think, still.
Yep.
Do
we
wanna-
only use?
Grim on.
Can I re-roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man?
Oh yeah.
I've got a.
You definitely
I'm
should.
trying to roll under 17, so it's a pretty good chance I'll make it.
Yep. Yep.
I was going to say,
Whoa.
don't say that first.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Roll 20 here. All right, so it's only Tom. Thomas is fatigued, but he's still got a pretty good chance of success. Grim, you toss on the thing, and Grim is just like, yeah, this miserable about this. So, guys, now let's have one more round. -2 now to all the con checks. So, Tom, remember that's -5 for you. No, -4 for you total.
Yeah.
So 10 or less. All right. So Falcarol is exhausted.
Well, fatigued.
Or fatigued, yes, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
But you could Astonishing Fortune that as well, too. Ooh, Store.
Store's joining me.
Okay, I can't
Alexis.
cast strength and carry all of you.
Okay.
This is the last roll we have to make, though, I think.
Yeah, and it's less the strength, and like the reason you're rolling con is because this is about hardiness. This isn't about like just deadlifting stuff. It's continued exhaustion.
Yeah, I meant that my proposal was that if it was just Grim, I could cast strength on myself to just carry Grim the rest of the way.
Well, that would add like at least 150 pounds to your weight, which would slow you down. So you guys would be moving even slower.
Well, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're going to do
Grim
that.
can't, Grim
Like,
can't walk.
Deadlifting people is
background.
hard work.
Yeah, but I guess I just thought, like, if Grim physically cannot move any further, then what do we do?
Well, he's strapped.
We put him on a pack.
Yep,
Yeah, we put him
he's
on
on a
the pack
ram
ram.
right now. Fortunately, it's the wizard who wears like no armor, so you know. So what we've got so far, like from this third hour, or this now it's the 5th hour of travel you guys have had today, we have Falcarol is exhausted or fatigued, and Store is fatigued. You guys have
I think
4
I
points.
think I'm going to re-roll.
Yeah, you
I'm
have 4
gonna
points of
re-roll.
Astonishing Fortune. Go ahead.
Yeah, if Store makes it, I'll try it. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll try and re-roll it as well. So go down to 3, and then
Nice. All right.
okay, down to 2.
Okay. No sign yet. Let's do one more hour, guys. So this is -3 to all
Good
rolls.
This is even to the people who aren't fatigued. They're getting a minus, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
Falcarol's on his last leg. He can't go
Nice.
anymore.
Okay.
That would be a no for me.
Tom, as much as he's been pushing himself along, Nat 1, nice. Cole's good to go. All right, so the only ones who failed are Falcarol and how did Lex pass? Yeah, so the only ones who failed are Falcarol
Tom
and Tom. Do you guys want to
Tom-
spend? You got 3 points of astonishing. No, 2 points of astonishing fortune left.
Yeah, Tom is
we go,
exhausted
Ryan?
at this point, but at this point,
Let's do it.
yeah, go for it. I'm
Okay.
only fatigued.
Yeah.
Tom's good.
Okay, I will try to spend the last point on making sure that I can make it.
Here we go.
If not, I suggest
19. Oh no.
no. Falcarol's like, if I go any further, I can't cast the campfire spell.
Oh yeah, right. Because you start losing
What?
spells because of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If I go any further, I lose the slot I actually have to prepare that spell with. So.
Well, if he drops any more, so Falcarol is looking pretty haggard as well too. Grim is still knackered. Tom is looking pretty fatigued. But guys, what is that you spy, Lex?
Griffin.
Can you see Griffin?
I think I see Griffin.
You're almost there, it looks.
It's the Eagles. They've sent the Eagles. Frodo.
Oh no! Wait, they're Griffins. Oh god, they're attacking!
Master Frodo. It's the Griffins.
So you may be closer to where you need to reach than you think.
So can we?
Sandor
make
wants to
some
push
kind of
on.
Does somebody who
make
is
some
not
adjustments?
fatigued go look for something and maybe find it and
They'd keep traveling, and then you'd have to try and find you on the mountain again in the middle of a snowstorm.
Can we? Use
Unless one of
another
you guys took a, your racial thing is Edmund Hillary. It probably is not, Ooh,
and it's snowing pretty heavily, isn't it? Okay.
what do you guys think? All push on?
If Falcro fails another save and he's going to make it, he's got to beat a 7.
All right.
He's going to be useless.
Okay, so guys, this is a -4 for those who are not fatigued.
No one's going to make this. Yeah, there's no sense in that.
We're gonna
No one's
roll
going to
in-
make a -4.
We're gonna roll in dead tired.
But the
but
thing is,
we'll
you'll
get-
roll in dead tired. You will not roll in. Falcro potentially is going to be exhausted.
It had to end at some point.
Okay, I guess we're doing
Okay.
it.
Lex is fine.
Come on, Falcro. Dig deep. Dig deep. Oh, no, he's out.
Tom drops finally. Okay. So
This makes
everyone,
sense.
Lex.
Tom and Falcrell are like exhausted when we get to the next spot. They're like falling over.
Yeah. No campsite spell. We better hope we have somewhere to camp now.
so
Or we could be adventurers and make our own camp. Just saying.
Well,
Yeah.
Man, this is
Although everyone's so exhausted, they can't now just store and Lex have to make it.
Kev, how long
Yeah.
have we been traveling?
you have been traveling for. Oh, okay, here we go. A total of with this one, a total of 7 hours today.
Okay, so this makes sense. By the time we get to where we are, my light and load spell has gone, and we all feel the weight of our pack again. It's all there again.
So
Now-
it's like Lex and Store's bed and breakfast. You guys just sit and relax. We're gonna set up the fire and get you rolling.
This is the worst
That.
vacation ever.
So, guys, as you where you've been
Plain
reaching, like this is some incredible heights that you guys have been reaching at this point. You are way up the mountainside. By the time that this fatigue is setting in, you're almost at the point where the clouds themselves are actually beneath you. But what you see as you some of you collapse down, and the Yeti Tyke is still following behind you too, just at a discreet distance, is I think who is so Tom collapses. Did Falcarol fail as well?
Yeah, he's exhausted.
Okay, so Falcarol and Tom are in the snow. Store is fatigued. Cola is fine. Lex is fine.
I made my roll.
Oh, you
Cola's
made your roll.
fatigued.
Great.
Store is not.
Awesome. Okay.
Oh no, Cola. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then you, they're down, and you guys are trying to figure out what you might be doing. Lex, you've been, I'm assuming, keeping ahead as well too, and what you see, kind of, you seem to be more like just suddenly aware of the presence of this being. Let me see if I can find a handout for you here. There we go. What you see standing about maybe 20 feet further up on an escarpment standing in the snow, heedless of the blowing snow, the incredibly cold temperatures, is this. And he stands probably about 7 feet tall. You look back, and Lex, would you give me a Give me an intelligence check at -8. No. So you don't know what the hell this is. A small giant, you know,
Do I? Well, I'm out, aren't I?
are you fatigued?
I was fatigued, yeah, so I guess I'm...
You can make it. Yeah, you can make a check. Same thing with Store, too. You guys could make... Store may have heard something over dice games, you know, in the course
I figured do I remember anything from having lived here?
Yep. So both of you make intelligence at -8, and this fatigue would unfortunately make that -10. So...
Oh, wow.
No, you get a chance, though. I mean, this is the fun...
Yeah, fair enough.
Of roll D20.
So -8.
Oh, look at Store.
Of course. Store, you flash back to like a trader from the Icewind Dale that you had taken a bunch of money from at a card game,
or vice versa.
Yeah, or vice versa. Yeah, that's right. You're quite bad at it. But he talked to you about claimed that he had summited the peaks and spoke to a strange group of recluses, and they have a name for themselves in their own ancient tongue. But what he and the other travelers called them were Goliaths. And what you know is that they certainly aren't open to strangers, but they are not belligerent the way like orcs, gnolls, or other non-humans could be.
Oi, friend! He tosses back his hood from his shawl that the one lady made him so long ago.
Yeah.
If you guys can look back at episode 6.
Exactly. Deep cuts. I can't tell you how many emails I've got when people have been asking, when am I going to see that fucking shawl again? Dungeons and Dragons and, crochet.
At least it's not his horse blanket anymore, because that was around for a while.
Yeah. So
we've came a long way. Do you have a warm fire, perhaps?
You would know as well that you are looking for a woman named Kaniaka. Yeah.
Kaniaka, yeah.
And he looks down, and you can see Ostin and Longclaw kind of stalk forward to flank you, Store. So you're looking like a Frazetta album cover right now, very, very much, with one, polar bear on each side. And he looks down and then gestures like, come on. Come. And what you can see is there's actually a bunch of other Goliaths that sort of have been hiding in the crags around you. They step out, and those of you who are fatigued, they help you up to your feet and begin walking you along. Let me bring you to the approach. And here we are. So they lead you up for another about, maybe about 45 minutes. It's slow progress given how difficult, how exhausted you guys are. But the progress you make, thanks to your selection of mounts, the rams, you really could not have picked something better for navigating these treacherous and you know why? Because you guys have no sight. Hold on.
I can see.
You can see. Hold on. I think Hobbs, because you haven't got. Here we go. Boom. Let there be a light.
Yay! Ooh, nice.
Who else cannot see right now, or can everyone else see?
I can see.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I can see it, but I can't see past the gate in front of us.
Then it is working as intended. So you are led up, and you get to one point where there is. You're walking along the side of this vast crevasse that sweeps down, and it is a gap between two different kind of like false peaks. And then you're led to a walkway, like a little bridge that leads between the two of them. And as you guys are making your way along on that, Grim, you're barely able to get your head up and look, and you can see screeching overhead. Oh, hold on, let me get rid of that. And that. And reveal. Six griffins flying around overhead. And the Goliaths seem to gesture with their hands as if like, leave them alone, leave them alone. And the griffins all swoop over. And you can see that you are walking towards this grating, this massive defensive formation, protecting some kind of, it looks like, structure. And what you're beginning to see, too, is from some of the holes in the sides of the... let me show you another cool illustration of this. These, of course, are what griffins look like, guys. And here's a cool... the passage you can picture with all of you trudging along through the snow.
They even have a halberd. Oh, that's a big axe. Never mind.
Yeah. And... where is... yes. You see sitting on the side, guys. Someone watching down. Sitting on the edge of the mountain with a tiny young griffin. Walk, walk. And you, as you approach, there's probably a couple more of these things that come out. A small flock of young griffins.
Oh.
And you realize that on the backs of those griffin above you, half of them have Goliaths riding them.
Wow. Valkyrie, Valkyrie feels right at home here for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
I knew it should have taken riding airborne when I created this character.
So, as you guys walk up to the exit, you see someone walk out, covered in the same kind of clothes that the others are wearing, and he puts his hand up, and one of the scouts who's walking along with you, he puts his hand up, and the rest of the scouts, those who are supporting the exhausted or fatigued characters, they stop, and one of them walks forward to have a conversation with this, even for a Goliath, a big Goliath. There is some talk back and forth, and then now you guys would have had an opportunity to try and talk to, I mean, those of you who were exhausted, probably not, but the rest of you guys, you can certainly, in the intervening hour, if there's anything you wanted to ask them or, you know, to talk to them about, you can feel free to do that.
Anybody ever ask how the weather is up there?
He looks at, what language do you speak? Common?
Sure.
They don't understand it. I think you did learn the rudiments of Dwarven when you were...
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'll try that.
I learned a bit of the one.
Okay. So the he looks around at it, and all he says back to you in Dwarven is "Sky good, snow good."
You have a place for the warm
Fire, good.
Yeah, rah!
Good.
Like, there's definitely a what it is likely is it's a matter of two people who are not, you know, experts in a language trying to communicate with each other. Does anyone speak Giant?
Nope.
No. Okay. So then, but I imagine that most of you guys have a whole bunch of empty slots that you could potentially be using to learn Giant, right? Okay.
I do.
So
Yeah,
then,
obviously I was learning Dwarven on mine. But yeah.
the so the one that walks up to you after speaking to the scout who found you guys, this one walks back, and he, again, like you can see, he looks like he's bigger than the others, and he has some different like accoutrements on. Like he's got different jewelry or tattoos on that make him look more distinctive or more distinguished than the other Goliaths. So he walks up and he says, You travel, and this is in common. You travel with the spirits. We will give you shelter. You will not die on this mountain. But when you have recovered and the weather turns, you must go. And Osin kind of steps forward and says in common as well, too, we seek Kaniaka. And he says, the chieftain seems to, be taken aback by it, and says, you may speak to Kaniaka, but she will offer you no aid. These times are hard for all.
Indeed.
And the Akhenathi must see to their own. Come. And he stops and looks back at the dwarf and says, worry not, small one. We will not feed your rams to our griffins. And they kind of fly overhead. You get the distinct impression that they very much would like to do that.
That would be appreciated.
So, you guys are led inside. And let me move you up and in here, guys. So, welcome to Sky Tower Shelter. The home of the Akhenathi Goliath tribe. You guys can feel free to move around as you like.
Even before exhausted?
If you're exhausted, you are brought into the main. Move your tokens into the main shelter, or the main room straight ahead there, right near where the fire is.
All right, going there.
Okay. You guys are provided blankets. You can see there's quite... I'm not going to put all the tokens in there because otherwise we won't see anything. But each of these squares is actually 10 feet, not 5 feet. And what you can... Oh, no, it's been divided properly. Never mind. The squares that you guys are the size of is 5 feet. What you can see as you're going in here, this looks like it's a community of at least 100, 150 Goliaths. And there is one that... and there's several of them that have, like, small, juvenile griffins with them that are kind of either crouch on their shoulders or skimming around their feet. I think we see the Yeti tyke outside on the far side of the cliff, keeping a distance. He's not keen on going on in here. So as you guys are brought in, the chieftain introduces himself. Or first what he says, as you guys are brought into that main room, is, you do not speak our tongue.
Nope.
None of you.
And did you saying that in?
You see a...
Common.
He's speaking in common right now.
Okay.
And then you see a kind of hunched over Goliath. Let me see if I've got... Looks kind of like this. A little more gray in the hair than in the illustration. But she walks in, and she says, Chieftain, you did not tell me that we had guests. And he says he shifts into the Goliath language and says something to her. And she says that in common as well. And she says, they clearly need rest here. I will see to them. And the chieftain kind of snorts. Do that. When they are well and the weather has turned, they will be leaving. And he turns and walks out. And Store and Thomas, just because your minds are a little more to the martial, you can definitely see that he has left guards who seem to be paying close attention to you guys in here. The woman steps forward and says, "Please, welcome to Sky Tower Shelter. I am Kaniaka. I see to the needs of the tribe. Sit. We will give you warm blankets and warmer food. Sit, please." So it'll take about 3 hours for the exhausted people to get to the point where you're not exhausted any longer. But, Store, go ahead. Obviously, look at you.
Yeah, Store, he pulls off his outer jacket and brushes the snow from his hair and gives her a smile and goes to one knee. Kenayaka, it is you we have come here for. We were searching to speak with you.
Really? And at that, we see sort of the Ostin and Longclaw come lumbering in. And she says, she looks over and her eyes kind of like lighten. She says, "Now there is a face I have not seen in a time. Hello, hello." And she walks over and walks right past Ostin and then starts sort of like scruffling up with Longclaw. And Longclaw is like, roar, moving. You know, even next to her, Longclaw is huge. And she says, "I did not know you traveled with such companions. Is he the one who brought me here? Or brought you here?" "Roar," says Longclaw. And Ostin says, "And I." And she looks over at Ostin, and Ostin shifts back to his scrawny young form once again. And she says, "Ah, an outcast I see. And a recent one, too." And says, "I see now. Please, it is cold in here. Wear your true face, as you are wont to do." And Ostin kind of nods at her and then once again transforms back into his werebear form, or bearman form. So the Kaniaka looks back at you guys and says, "Then you said you had something. You came in seek of something. What can I offer?" And she kind of looks in the direction that the chieftain left through and looks at the guards that are waiting there and says, "I may be limited in the assistance that I can offer. But why did you seek me out? And in this winter, why to such extreme climes for your kind? Even and she gestures at Kola, even your kind seem more at home underneath the mountain than atop it."
You seem limited, but your chief mentioned things were hard for everyone. Has the White Witch affected you here, even on the Sky Tower shelter?
The winter has come soon here, as I'm sure it has for the rest of the Dale, and for deeper in the mountains. We folk are hardy, and we are accustomed to such difficulties. This is our kind's home. But this winter has been harder. Game driven further down the slopes, we have been forced to range further and further, and we are at war.
War? It's unfortunately something I know well. With
Indeed.
who and what?
War. We seem to keep our kind separate and apart from yours. The strife that we hear of afflicting your lower lands, we have been blessedly free from that for most times. But of late, strife has come, and we are at war with our own kind. Not far there is another tribe, the Tunlakalaga, who make home in Wormdoom Crag. They are enemies of our tribe. And Chief Rockfist has declared war on them for their aggression on the Akhenathi. I'll put those names in chat, guys. These are not exactly
unusual.
How about we
Tom's going to mention, well, this is the work.
Listen, fighting the White Witch.
This is the work of the White Witch, who stalks the land, and we have actually met her.
Who is the White Witch? What do you mean?
She's an outcast from one of the regular tribes.
She's the one likely causing this winter.
Yeah, her name was Hedron.
Hedron.
Winter's not soon to end. Or perhaps ever, if she's not defeated.
She was previously a daughter of the Elk tribe, but was an outcast.
This, unless this White Witch has been working for long, then this is not the source of our strife with the Tunlakalaga. Many summers ago, the children of Sky Tower challenged the children of Wyrmdoom to a game of goat ball.
Oh, God.
One of the children of Wyrmdoom, angered at being knocked off her perch, threw the ball at one of our griffins and struck it. As is the way of such creatures, it wounded her in return, and the game was called. Days later, hunters from Wyrmdoom climbed our mountains and slew the griffin in its nest. A grave insult to the Akhenathi. And we have been at war ever since.
All right.
How many tribe folks have been lost in this war?
We, the folk, are few in number, so each loss is counted as dear. The numbers lost would not reflect the loss experienced by the Akhenathi and the Tunlakalaga as well. If
I only mean to... Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
That was a long pause. No,
No, go ahead.
I want to interrupt her pregnancy there.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, all losses are dear to everyone. It seems a single griffin and a single wound are not dire enough to cause these losses. Can there be any way to make peace between your two people?
And she kind of leans in, and she's getting looks from the guards as well too, with like what are you running your face for with or running your mouth with strangers? But clearly she occupies an important enough position to. She just gives them a look like shut the fuck up, and leans in to you guys and says, "The child injured, the child who injured and taunted the griffin, was the daughter of the chieftain, and she, Ogalai, is now the chieftain of the Tunlakalaga. She still bears the marks of the griffin, and so she knows that she knows the depth of the grudge in a very personal and profound way. But Our chieftain, Arn. Anna, yeah, I know. Can you tell it's almost 2?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, sweetie. Anna says hi to everyone. Yes, I know. If there is to be peace between our kind, our clans, which there was, back to time immemorial. Yes, I'm telling them. Then you can hear the crag cat in the corner making very dog-like sounds. That would come from Ogalai. Arn, the chieftain, would never agree to peace without defeat of those of Wyrm Doom. What did you come here seeking?
Came here seeking...
Allies against the White Witch.
Yes.
As long as our kind fight amongst themselves, we cannot stand with you against the White Witch. And she looks over, and Longclaw kind of... And she looks over and says, I feel it. I hear the cries of the spirits. The evil that your White Witch rots on the Dale and the northern lands. There is a fell and godlike presence. And this will affect us all, but I am of the Akhenathi, and I serve the Akhenathi. And if Arm Rockfist deems that we cannot help you, I must obey my chieftain.
Is there no way we could help and end this war?
And you hear from the side where Osten is, the voice of Arn Rockfist again. And he says, yes! Bring me the mantle of Ogalai Tunla... Tunla... now I can't say it again. Tunlakalaga. Yeah. Bring me the mantle. The white cloak of Ogalai Tunlakalaga. Bring me the shame of Wyrmdoom Crag. And then we may help. And guys, with that, we bring us to an end of our session.
Next.
So, let's award some XP. We got characters itching to get up to your next level here. Let's see here.
Wondering if this druidess can help us with our mortal wounds.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
And I think throwing a party with some of our beer to sort of make friends.
All right.
Obviously to recharge the ring.
So those of you, yes, this would be, this meal would be an opportunity to add a charge to the ring. And those of you who are fighters, guys, you have defeated 60 hit dice worth of adversaries today. So be sure to add that to your XP. And let's see. Okay. And let's see here. You reach your destination, so I'm going to give you an XP reward for that as well. All right. There are 7 of you who are getting... So today, in addition to whatever else you're getting for your favored class or your class-based bonuses and your... what do you call it? Your... XP or your prime requisite bonus, you guys are earning 721 XP. That's 721. So let me adjust Max's, or not Max's, Osten's. Wrong Werebear.
Chunk of experience, yeah.
Okay.
I don't get experience points for each of those bolts that I cast since they were 8th level spells, did I?
For which bolts? No, the magic items you don't get anything for. It's things
Okay.
you cast.
Yeah.
They were
Okay.
really effective.
Yeah, it's the same, Brandon. I don't get XP for if I use the ring. I don't. There's no XP associated with those.
Yeah. Hobbs, how close are you to dinging?
Oh, I got a ways.
Oh, do you? Okay. All right. So Ocean is almost down to 20,000 until his next level. Okay. So then, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session, what is it, 45? Of the ongoing quarantine campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the campaign, the session, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can find a link to the Dungeon Musings Discord server in the description of the video, and you are welcome to join us on there. We have channels dedicated to all the campaigns we run on the channel, including this one, and all the games we run on the channel. Oh, did you ding, Cola?
Oh yeah. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I did
Only
like 5
200.
minutes into the session.
So why don't you give us give us a roll of 2d8.
2d8.
Let's see how many hit points you
get.
So,
Hey!
7.
Ooh.
Universe was in agreement.
Pretty good. Make sure you adjust your number of spells available, check for saving throws, and check for Thaco. See if those improve as well. In addition, you can find, let's see here, if you enjoyed the session and you don't want to miss any future ones, and you have not done so far, I'd ask you to consider clicking on subscribe and then clicking the bell icon to not miss any future sessions. You can also find the schedule for the coming week on the community tab of the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. You can also find it on the Discord server, and I post it to Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings, and you can find reach me by email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. Last but certainly not least, I want to give a huge thank you to all the players/mountaineers who joined us today. So, Dave, Mo, Brandon, Hobbs, Andrew, and John, thank you so much for joining me on this Sunday afternoon, guys. This was a really, really fun session. Congratulations on making it to Sky Tower Shelter. So, no changes for level 6. Oh, well. But you do get an extra spell, so that's, not nothing. All right. So then, for those listening at home, again, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you again next weekend. And if you are joining us during the current pandemic, the reason that we set up this campaign in the first place, we do hope that this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. We hope that we've given you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think of the troubles that our heroes keep getting themselves into. And until we see you again, happy gaming.
Bye.